I think there we go. It wasn't working for a second. What is
Hello,
up? What is up?
hello.
We are here. We are live. Oh, soundboard. It looks like it's not working.
Oh,
It's okay. It's a quick fix. It's just
what's going on?
What's going on?
Okay.
Bam. Let's reset.
Okay.
Woo! Oh, it's still full. We'll see what happens with that later. Anyways,
Yeah.
what's up? Woo! Seems like every live stream I'm just red.
This is hot. It's a room.
The color contrast gets crazy over here. Let me
Red.
see. Let's check the stream deck real quick. For some reason it's giving us a little bit of a problem.
There you go.
Test,
I hear it.
Let's see. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's not really working.
Oh no.
It's okay. We'll just do it by hand. Ooh, I started sweating. I need to go look for a shirt or something. I can't do sweaters. I wanted to wear a sweater because it's an important day.
Yeah.
It's an important day. And I'm sweating.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the AC on because I'm getting hot myself, so
The towel is missing.
I'll be right back.
The towel that I requested in this room. That's good. What's up, everybody? What up? Woo! We're here. Man, what a day. What a beautiful day. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are blessed, feeling happy. All of that. Good evening, and thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate you so much. You guys are amazing, man. For real. I didn't really announce it like that. But some of you guys got to notice a little bit. So thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Good morning. And for us, it's good evening. You know what I'm saying? We're at 9:13 p.m. on the dot right now. There's so much that we're going to talk about. I'm super excited about it. I'm definitely, eager about it because now that we're doing these kind of lives, we get to see a lot of different topics and stuff like that. We're going to obviously get into some BTS news today. We're going to get into some Grammy news today. We're going to get into some Super Bowl news today. And just or probably react to a video that I've been wanting to check out for a very long time, which is The Greatest Shift. That's what it's called, the title of it. And it has to do with 2016 to 2026 and just everything that has happened in those times. And it's just been nothing but craziness, you know?
Yeah.
So I've been wanting to do that. We were actually supposed to do that in the beginning of the year, but, circumstances kind of made it so we weren't able to. So it kind of messed it up a little bit, but it's better now than never,
Yes.
because there is a lot of things that I do want to talk about with the whole 2016 to 2026 and just the big changes that happened within those 10 years and how much, just of a difference that the world has gone through. And not only with us personally and like the world, but also, from, just in the US, I guess you could say, because of what's going on and everything. So
yeah.
Thank you, Adolfo. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I always keep forgetting to ask you guys to do that, even though I know you guys do already.
Yes.
But you guys are amazing with that. I'm not going to lie. Today we dropped a video. And I could see that you guys' favorite videos are funny videos. The funny reaction videos
that.
that we do. Yeah.
We need to do more because I do love making those.
Yeah, those are probably my favorite because it just kind of gives us that like ease of mind and just to have a a chill moment type thing, So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. What's up with you guys though? We're here, man. We're here.
We are here.
At least some of the buttons work. Not all of them. But I got to see what's going on with this later. That sucks. Because it's funny. So I have everything set up perfect for the live stream. And now the stream deck wants to give me a little bit of an issue. So it's just like, maybe I should have tested it before. But I didn't think I needed to. But I guess we know. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. Today, we're going to have a good live stream. It's going to be a good, maybe long one, maybe not. It depends if you guys are up for it. I know that later on in the night, a lot of you guys start to join and everything. So, little by little, we're starting to get a lot of you guys to come and mess with us, Yeah. It's always a good vibe with you guys.
Yeah, we conversate, have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to interact with you guys, and honestly, sometimes I understand that you guys say something and then we go back to it. Just understand that we do have our conversation, and then we get back into the comments, and then just involve you guys in the conversation or what your outlook is in a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
So it's always fun stuff. But what's up with you guys? What you been watching? Fallout season 2
What are
on
we?
Prime earlier today. We started watching a show in Spanish,
Yes.
and it's a show. I forgot what the name of it is. Can you check out your Netflix real
Dying
quick?
to things.
No,
I,
just say
I
the
had
right
it in
name.
my head.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in Spanish. It's a Colombian show. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. My wife started putting it when my mom was over yesterday because yesterday was my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Let's give her, all that. Blessed to be here another year. And I do want to get into conversation.
Defying Destiny.
Define Destiny. So that's a show that we're watching. It's like 30 something episodes.
63.
60 something episodes. Crazy. However, very good show, and it just gives us the perspective of
Different
the same
countries.
thing that we're going through in this country is literally the same thing that happens in other places, in the same type of situation where there's racism, colorism, and just there's brackets to people's lifestyles and things like
Yeah.
that. So it's pretty interesting to see, especially us that we don't really know much about Colombia except having Colombian friends.
Yeah.
That's how far we
That's
go.
it. Yeah.
And obviously, we don't really talk to them to know that much more about it, but
Yeah.
it's pretty interesting to see that that's like something that in the US, I guess we're so like
Naive. Yeah.
narrow minded that we don't even consider other places that they literally go through the same thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up.
Yeah, it is. Definitely.
It's really, really messed up.
And they think they come here to be better, but it's the same thing. It's just in a different place.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's the same story as our parents would say, like we talked about it. Some of our parents have, a master's degree on something, in their countries, and then they come here just to find out that means nothing.
Right.
And that's very heartbreaking.
It is. It is.
So sad.
Devastating to put in all that work over there thinking you're doing something for your future.
Yeah.
Come to find out it didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's devastating.
And I know this firsthand, family members that have their things together, from Guatemala, and then, like I said, they come here and it's like they can't even consider or even try to achieve the goals that they put themselves to do, because it's like they spend money over there and everything, and then they come here and they're not allowed to do any of that. They have to start literally from zero.
Yeah.
It's like a life reset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that must be so devastating.
Yeah,
because they
definitely.
pay for it. Like, that's money.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not like over there you're gonna have an amazing job. It's like they have like very crazy jobs.
Yeah.
Like my dad, I remember he would sell secondhand clothes, like a swap meet, I guess you could say, but in Guatemala. So that was his thing. And it's just interesting, like the ways that they find themselves to make money.
Yeah.
And he would do that and put my sisters through school and everything, and it's just crazy to see, that they go through all that. And
that's amazing.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And I guess that I kind of got that from him because we sell stuff on our store as well, where we resell pretty much. On Pre-Shop Box, go ahead and check it out.
Check it out, guys. Shop with
That's
us.
our pride and joy. We've been having that since
2012?
Yeah, it's been 2012. That's so funny you remember that. Yeah, and that's the right there. Yep, that's so funny.
I love you.
Well, it's because I feel like we've done so many things. Because it may look amazing, but I feel like we've been through so many trials and different things, in the past, where it's like we tried this, we tried that, it didn't work.
Yeah.
We cut that out, and then we focused up on this, and then there's a lot of
worked
revamps.
on ourselves.
Yeah, a lot of revamps that happen, between us and between
our
businesses.
personal growth and
and this. So it's just a lot, man. It's a lot, and we're 10 years into our relationship.
10 years in,
almost 3 years into our marriage.
Crazy.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
Ooh, time flies.
Yeah, we're doing it up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go ahead and get some cheers in there, man. Zara, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate you. Seems interesting to watch. It really is. It really is. And to be honest, we've been getting into a lot of shows that are not from the U.S., I guess you could say.
Yeah.
They're very... What would be the right word for that?
Different countries, they're there's a category for these.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it. My bad.
Yeah.
I about it, but
Adolfo, help us out.
Let me see. I'm just waiting for the second season of It Welcome to Dairy to drop next year. Oh, damn,
Mm,
that's next year, bro. Just watch
that's
something else for now.
crazy. Yeah.
That's
Tell us.
next year.
Yeah.
You know what, Adolfo? There's a lot of dope shows. There's one that we haven't checked out that we're gonna check out soon after we're done with this Colombian show. It's called Karma. It looks pretty good. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. So that one's on Netflix though. So if you want to check that out, you know what I'm saying? Check that one out. That one's pretty cool. Some like most of us here in the Philippines and Italy, we're like second gen here. We come from
Philippines.
Philippines and had our degrees in universities. Work we left, and then damn, yeah, that's the horrible part, man.
Yeah.
And I feel for you guys because honestly, like I said, I've seen it firsthand with my family members
Yeah.
where they have, like I said, master's degrees, and then they come here and it's like they have to be housekeepers. They have to, just find different ways to try to maintain,
Yeah.
a decent lifestyle, even though it's not the best. But it's like they really do their hardest to what they can, and honestly, thank God that they're doing amazing and they're still positive people and they're trying to, just be better, and they still have that American dream and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for that, I can't knock it because it's all about the mentality as well. They're positive
True.
people. I know
Yeah.
that
The way you see things.
yeah, I know that my sisters are very much like I said, they are looking for the American dream so bad that they, are chasing what they want to chase, and they
Yeah.
don't stop.
Yeah.
So for that, I gotta give it to them.
Yeah, for sure.
We need to study again so we can work. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. And it's like
That's
more
true.
money to be spent
Yeah.
and all that. It gets crazy. Feliz cumple. Thank you so much, Natters. I appreciate you. Boraje BTS, what up, what up? Boraje to all of you guys. Thank you guys for being here once again. We're here on another Saturday, man. Super excited.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys have you guys even noticed the hoodie here? Anybody? We got a Jimin hoodie on here. Look at this.
It's too
Yeah.
low.
What? Is it not here?
Okay, there.
There you go, right here.
Yeah, he went too low. There you go.
There we go. We got a Jimin hoodie on. I'm over
Yeah.
here sweating just to be able to wear this, man.
Yeah.
I always show this picture. You know what I'm saying?
That's the one.
That's the one, man. We got the Jimin sweater on. Finally, we got the hat. Baby bought me a beautiful hat for my birthday. She knows how much I love them, and I'm already sweating in it, so that's great.
Hey, you know what? You're making it work.
It is. But I'm super excited. It's a comfortable sweater, to be honest. Very, very comfortable. It's nice and light, just how I like it. You know what I'm saying? Where's Rena? I don't know. She's probably not up yet.
Yeah.
She usually she's probably not up, or maybe she's waking up. She'll be here, I'm sure.
It's okay. She'll
It's
catch
okay.
the rerun. So
Yeah.
let's just all say hi to Rena. Hey, Rena. We missing her on the chat.
Yeah, she's always here, always showing love.
Yes.
She's definitely gonna become a mod, probably today. Just don't tell her. We're gonna make her a mod today because she's always showing love, to be honest. And for that, we got to show a little bit of appreciation,
Yes.
All right, so it seems like it's really not gonna work, so I'm gonna have to do this firsthand.
True.
No, not that.
Oh.
The changing. All right, so as always, if you guys can do me a solid, this is another little self promo here. But if you guys could go to the community tab on YouTube, and you guys want us to react to anything during the live streams or anything in general, or like a video, just go ahead and post it here. You guys are more than welcome to post anything. If you guys want to express anything or anything, honestly, you guys are more than welcome to do it here. As you guys can see, I do keep this updated. I did post that in the last couple of months since, honestly, it was October, November, December, January, and February were literally top listeners of BTS. So this is not a lie, as some of the haters may think. Like, we really do like them and we listen to them. And we kind of keep you guys updated with the stuff that you guys send us, just to keep everybody informed with what's going on and things like that. When this dropped, I know that I put this right away and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys could do me a solid for that one, I would really, really appreciate it. It would be cool to start seeing, different things that you guys want us to check out. You know what I'm saying? And you did post. Thank you so much for posting. Thank you so much for posting. Super excited about that. But there's a lot of stuff going on. Tomorrow is going to be Super Bowl. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, if you guys are not from the U.S. But I did want to get into this topic because it's a very controversial topic that's going on right now. And I just felt the need to talk about it because we did start off as a Latino-based YouTube channel where we did reactions to Latino music and we supported our Latino people for a very, very long time. And this to me was a very interesting topic to talk about because Bad Bunny is going to be performing in the halftime show tomorrow.
Yes. Yes.
However, there's so much controversy behind that.
Oh yeah.
So much that you said that in the Grammys he was wearing a bulletproof vest because he's getting a lot of death threats from people that
Yeah.
don't like him just because he's Hispanic.
And he is performing.
And he's performing in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Which is pretty interesting because controversy like this has never been really
an issue.
Yeah, it's never really been an issue. There's been people like Rihanna that have performed in the in the Super Bowl.
No problem.
No problem, and she's not even from the US. Let's just keep that 100. Also, you had different artists that are not US based artists that have performed there. And people wanted to make that a big thing, like, oh, he's Hispanic, he's not from the U.S., not knowing that he's Puerto Rican, and Puerto Rico,
But even though some people didn't know Puerto Rico was part of the U.S.
Yeah, which is crazy. People really wanted to give him criticism for that, and that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see this real quick because so these are some of the examples. So we had Rihanna, the Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney, U2, Coldplay, Shakira, The Who, The Weeknd, all non-U.S. citizens. But you get a Puerto Rican artist that's killing the charts, an actual U.S. citizen, and these people want to criticize him for, you know what I'm saying, for being, because he's gonna do music in Spanish.
Because it's the language barrier.
I guess
because they're singing English music.
Yeah, I guess you could say. I mean, Shakira kind of does.
Hispanic, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, she kind of does, but also throws some Spanish in there. I mean, he's done English music here and there too. Nothing crazy, but he does throw in some stuff in there too, which is pretty crazy because after you get that, you get the alternative concert that they're trying to do, which is this one. So this to me is so outrageous because never in the history of any Super Bowl has there ever been an alternative halftime show for the Super Bowl when there's already one set. So this just gives me so much racism, honestly, that's being thrown out there, and I don't like it, man.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly feel disgusted with this whole thing that's going on because first and foremost, they want some of these people. I honestly don't even know who they are. Maybe you guys do, maybe you guys don't, but obviously you see Kid Rock here in the front. We know who Kid Rock is, but it's like, so you're willing to diss somebody like Bad Bunny and have Kid Rock play in the Super Bowl when Kid Rock clearly has had some very, very interesting lyrics that have to do with how much he likes kids that are young. But that's okay with the lyrics though. But let's not have a Latino artist that has dance music, that just has feel good music. The craziest thing he said was he has muchas novias, which is he has a lot of girlfriends. Ooh, crazy. However, you want to have somebody like this. Young ladies, I like them young, underage. Whatever. So you got somebody that has this in their lyrics that is okay with the U.S., but not, somebody that's making music like Bad Bunny is not okay with the U.S. is absolutely crazy to me, to be honest with you. And I'm 100% gonna say that that's some BS. And I hate the fact that the U.S. and not even the U.S. but just everybody in general that is like against Latinos is just showing so much, and I don't like that shit at all because it's like it just gives us that confirmation that they keep doing this, and it's so annoying that like we're pretty much not put in a position where, let's say,
to be respected.
Yeah, exactly. Because Bad Bunny is like, you're not dealing with someone that doesn't have hits. This fool got Grammys. Like,
yeah,
he's Grammy. I think he has like 4 or 5 Grammys or so. Let me look that up actually.
It's obviously racism.
Let me see. Bad Bunny. So he has 6 Grammys. So 6 Grammys in total, compared to, let's say, someone like Kid Rock, which has 0 Grammys. So if you're talking about somebody that actually deserves to do this, it's like you're giving an opportunity to a Grammy nominated art, not even Grammy nominated, sorry,
Nominate.
nominated, a Grammy winner, 6-time Grammy winner, Bad
Yes.
Bunny is doing a halftime show, but somebody like Kid Rock that has zero Grammys, but wants to talk some crazy stuff about underage women, and that's okay, and that should be in a worldwide stage, is absolutely crazy, and I will never be okay with that. So I just wanted to make this
Insane.
because to me, the world is really going out of loop, and I feel like people need to start talking about this and kind of taking a stance for this because in LA especially, a lot of people are gonna support Bad Bunny even that much, stronger.
Definitely, yes.
Because it's like, how dare you disrespect, one of the first Latinos to perform in the Super Bowl? Because has there been a Latino support? Let me
Well, I
see.
mean,
Shakira?
Shakira.
Let's see. Let's see how many have so like the Black Eyed Peas, Enrique Iglesias,
Bruno Mars,
yeah,
Shakira, and
and then
Chiglo.
yeah. See, and look at this. This is pretty interesting actually. How is it that he actually performed in 2020 with J Balvin? When was that a problem?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
There you go.
But all of a sudden, it's a problem. And I think that has to do with everything that's going on with the ICE and how people are trying to send all the Latinos back and all that stuff.
And he did spoke out about that. So that's another reason why they
Yeah.
might be going against that.
Which is something we're going to check out later. But we are going to check out when he got his Grammy and he pretty much said it like his thank you in Spanish, But it's pretty messed up how they do us out here,
Definitely.
And this goes to show once again, like the show we just talked about, that not only does it happen here, it happens in Colombia. I'm sure it happens where you guys are. It's just crazy how that's just
colorism is
thing.
Still a thing. Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like it's 2026. Like, what's up with all of this craziness that's going on?
Yeah.
It's messed up. It's messed up. But we're gonna support it. If you guys are gonna support it, please let me know in the chat. If you guys are gonna support it, because I feel like it's necessary.
At this point,
it's like you got to.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Rena's here. Hello, eFam, she says.
Rena,
What's
hello.
up, Rena? Everybody was asking about you. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, Rena. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Rena, I have a question for you. Do you accept to be a mod on this channel? Say it right now, or we're gonna make it happen. Say it right now.
Rena, say it right now.
And honestly, you don't even gotta do anything. You just got, you're just a mod. That's it. You don't gotta,
be on.
Yeah. It's all good. We just do it kind of just to show you love. That's it. Adolfo has it because he's a day one. You know what I'm saying? And Rena has it because, well, she's gonna have it if she wants it. Just because she's always here and always showing support. But yeah. Let me see. I'm a woman of color raised in Panama and Puerto Rico, live in San Diego and CDMX, City of Mexico. To be honest, not all Latin America likes his music. My American students love it. I don't care for it as okay, so I guess some people don't like his music, which is understandable. But I think it's more so just
supporting at this point.
No. I think, well, I guess, I don't know. It depends, I guess, on your age range, because I feel like if you're listening to someone like Bad Bunny, you would have to be a certain age because you kind of grew up with the reggaeton movement. Because at one point there was a lot of reggaeton movement, even here, where it was really, one of the biggest things, because we had Anuel AA, we had obviously Bad Bunny, J Balvin, and obviously the female artists that came along with that. So there was a big movement where a lot of parties were having a lot of, reggaeton. They were having a lot of this kind of stuff. So, it's like, it's a very, like, cultural thing, I would say.
But yeah, okay, that's what I was
Hmm.
gonna say. So, but it's not about a movement, and sometimes it's culture things.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's how you grow up or what you listen
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
So I guess it just depends on the type of music you like, and you just stick with.
Yeah, yeah, and I
You
think
know?
that's what Trump was talking about too, to be honest, where he he didn't want to listen to that because I guess I don't know, he just doesn't like it. But
Oh,
he likes his country music or whatever. So, it's understandable. Teach his own, but I'm just still gonna stand with Bad Bunny and what he does, because like I said, in this channel we stuck out with Latinos for a very long time, and I like to see my Latinos win. And there's a lot of good things that are happening, this year already that I gotta be thankful for because Latinos are on the come up. We had a movie that came out in major movie theaters, and it was backed by Sony. That was Clica. So that's one thing. And then we had somebody that we reacted to on this channel that we're going to talk about a little bit later that has now a Grammy. And he started on this channel, not only on this channel, but I'm just saying, like, this is when he was getting 10,000 views, 15,000 views. Somebody local in LA won a Grammy, and that to me is such an amazing thing because it's like we get to see the Latino movement come up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things for me, at least,
yeah. Yes.
Let me see where we at. Where we at? My bad, my bad. And J Hope won hip hop. Okay, so let me see. So BTS won the Global Popularity Artist and Hanteo Music Awards 2026.
Wow.
Damn.
That's so
Without
cool.
even dropping a new project of them
That
together.
is so cool. Yeah.
That's crazy. I, you know,
Ah!
mark my words, and I'm not even gonna make this so crazy, but they're gonna win something
Duh.
very, very soon with
Yes.
their new album dropping.
Hands down.
We got one more month to go, and it's
Ooh.
dropping. And J Hope won for hip hop category. What
What? That's
fire?
fire.
That's fire. Today is your B day. Thank you so much. It was actually on the 6th. It was actually on the 6th. And I did say we were gonna go live. But I was tired on the 6th. I worked that day. So, we just celebrated for a little bit and then I just laid down and passed out.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
He came home tired.
And because, and I'm getting tested again because it's like I was starting to feel sick again, like last weekend, where, I was telling you guys, I'm like, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm getting sick or whatever, whatever. And then once again, it happened yesterday
Yeah,
yeah,
yesterday you were
yesterday.
feeling sick.
Yeah, where I got home and I was feeling sick and I just felt like it was coming down on me. And I'm like, no, don't do this to me,
Yeah.
you know? But it's okay. But everything's good. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are. Thank you guys for real, for real. It means a
Yeah.
lot. It means a lot. You guys are really dope, and you guys remember too, which is so cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's so
Yeah.
cool. Sadly, colorism is a huge problem in that. Oh yes, it is. It really is. It's
Yeah.
very, very sad. But I want this channel to continue to push a positive movement because not only, are we going to listen to people like BTS and we're going to support the Latino community on this channel, I want to also spread that positivity and continue
Yeah.
to do that because since the get-go, that's been our main mission and we're
Yeah.
not going to stop doing that, so it's just going to be something that's ongoing on this channel. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So yeah, Army made it. That's right. We definitely did. We are definitely number one. Army is nowhere to be. No one's gonna even lap us. It's over. Thank you so much. Yeah, our other army is definitely here, and as of now, you have been knighted.
Woo! Is that
Oh, I'm trying to see what this is. I've never
Yeah.
even seen this. All right,
Woo!
there we go. You have been modded. Everybody say congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Hey, Rena, and I will take, if you tell me who else you feel deserves to be a mod, you don't got to tell me here. Send it in the DM and we'll consider it and we'll talk about it and all that. But you're definitely now the second seed in of the mod.
Yeah,
Of the
there you
mod, you know what
go.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so cool. It's so cool, and that's so cool. We finally did it.
Yeah.
Because remember when we talked about it? I'm like, one day we're gonna have mods. We're gonna, have people have a little power.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. Happy birthday, Gio. Glad I was able to make it. God bless. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. SJB. Is that how should we call it? SJB? We'll just say SJB.
SJB.
That's what I gotta get better at, because I feel like I
names?
always read the whole name, but I gotta kind of catch what the name is. Like for Rena, we say Rena.
Yeah,
even
yeah,
though it's
yeah.
all of that,
Yeah.
So SJB. What up? What up? Thank you so
Yes.
much, though. I appreciate it. Oh wow! So no racism in Malaysia. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And and it's funny because out here, especially in the US, there's always like turns for who gets the racist finger at type thing.
Yeah, it's
Because
colorism.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. It's if you are. It's just the color.
Yeah. Like there was a point where because of CO-19, you know what I'm saying? We could say that now because everybody knows. But a lot of Asian people in the U.S. were getting pointed their fingers at them, and there was racism towards them. And then they moved on from that to the black people, and then from that it went to the Hispanic people, and then it's just like an ongoing circle of just like pointing fingers at who did something wrong, and then you know what I'm saying. But it's so crazy. It's so crazy. I hate the fact that this happens. Here. Because it's like, especially in Los Angeles in general, there's so many different cultures that it would be so dope for everybody just to get along with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, you hardly see it, but you see it. It happens.
No, because you can't say that, because then you have like gang wars, you have different things where it's like even that becomes like a color thing.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Like
it
it is a
what
thing, yeah. But I'm just
is.
talking about as an experience.
Yeah. No, yeah. Because for us, I guess you see it that way because for us, we move very different, and we're not over here. We don't dislike anyone. We really show love to anybody. It doesn't matter your race. It doesn't matter your sexual identity. It doesn't matter. We just love everybody for being a human being, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is. We're just not gonna like go on that side of the coin, I guess you could say, where it's like all the bad stuff. I don't want to be on that side. I want to be on the good side.
Why are you
I became American.
Guy.
Jin won the disc too. It's old news. Oh yeah, I seen that. I think I reposted it on Instagram. When it happened. Yeah. That one is well deserved too, because Jin's songs are so dope, and that album they're so fire. When is Nanselly's birthday?
Mine is Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead. She probably doesn't know what that is because it's different. She's in Malaysia.
Okay. November 2nd. November 2nd.
Do you know what that is though? Do you think? Because
that's good to know.
Like a Latin American thing.
That is true. That's a Latin. That's a.
Yeah, it's considered Day of the Dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Which means you celebrate the dead.
Yeah. But we're alive. We're alive. I was listening to Vida Recia by Parkside Plugs. Oh, I seen a clip of that. Shout out to Parkside Plugs. It's been a minute. Since we checked out his songs, but
yes,
I'm glad to see that he's still doing his thing. And it seems like, I'm not gonna lie, ever since we told him, hey, stick to that Spanish side, you kind of sound really good with that. He's been doing it up.
You see?
I'm just saying. He may not admit it, but we were some of the first to react to his stuff, and
I feel like we have a really good ear when it comes to music.
No, yeah, we do.
And I think we
mm-hmm. No, yeah, it's true.
would be good music managers, directors, and all that, that falls back behind
like an
that.
A&R type thing.
I feel so.
No, yeah, because like I told you guys before, we had live streams where people come to us and they would give us music. This were music live streams. Adolfo was in these too. We would check out people's music. They would get requests. They would come into the live and just request their songs or whatever, and we just check them out. And we give them constructive criticism and just let them know, like, hey, just change this, change that. It sounds better, or you sounded better on this verse, or this verse didn't make sense, or whatever. So it was cool because they were able to take that feedback, change it, and then their next project sounded a lot better. And then they just consistently get it better, started getting better. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Ooh, welcome to the club. We're here. We're here. Um, it's the first time BTS will be streaming legally. Do you believe Netflix is gonna crash? I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
so.
Honestly, I don't think Netflix is gonna crash because they've done other, live streams on there.
Yeah.
Where I mean, I don't think it's gonna be in the capacity that BTS is gonna bring.
To the
Because
network,
I'm
yeah.
sure it's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna even sign up, probably even get the free trial just to be able to watch this. But I feel like they know what's coming, and if they don't, it's gonna be bad because it's like, how are we gonna watch it? At that point, we're gonna have to see the rerun. But I really hope that they're prepared because Army's gonna come in from all over the world to watch this.
Yes.
It's not gonna be
Yes.
a joke. It's gonna be crazy. I hope Netflix is ready. I hope so too. I'm having high hopes. I always come in with medium hopes, not expecting much because if it goes bad, then that's when my evil side comes out, and then it's over, man.
Stop.
My B day is on September 1st.
Ooh,
There you
nice,
go.
nice.
There
Now
you
we
go.
know.
Now we know. Now we know. We need a calendar in here with everybody's birthday.
Rena said, I don't know.
Oh
When's yours, Rena?
yeah, when's your birthday? Yeah. Oh yeah. So she doesn't know about the Day of the Dead,
Yeah,
then, huh?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, what does she know? She knows everything. I wish they went because OMG, we'll be pissed if that happens. They said that it happened before and armies really got angry. Oh God. But hopefully they learned from that, and
Yes.
they got it together because
Yeah.
Netflix is actually out here
Yeah,
and
it's a big deal. So,
they have their own building and everything, and yes, there is a billboard that they have that they change once a week for something that's a trending topic that week, and BTS is on that trending topic that they posted on the billboard.
Netflix.
So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're ready. They're ready. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just give me your birthdays. Everybody just put it in there. Let's just celebrate everyone's birthday today. Let's just do it. Everybody, man.
You
Who
sounding mad,
No,
though.
no, it's good because I want everybody's birthdays to be in here. Maybe because it's gonna stay on this video.
Give me a
Like,
pen.
you know what I'm saying?
That's.
Give me a pen.
I could get it later.
The same happens in Canada. Many of Asian students who live in Canada experience racist attacks during COVID. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And that was such a tragedy because it's like, what do these people even have to do with anything? Like
Seriously.
they have nothing to do with what's going on, but yet they want people dedicate that anger towards them, which to me is so dumb, ridiculous. It should not be happening,
Yeah.
and I really hated that. But I think me and you have talked about this before that even in high school, we were the ones that would actually defend the people that seemed
Yep.
weak, seemed like they weren't able to defend themselves.
True.
And I honestly did that a lot. I was friends with a lot of people in high school to the point where I would literally walk around campus and I knew everybody. I just shake people's hands, say what's up, da da da. And it's just cool.
Yeah.
But it was cool. Why you laughing? Because I was
Wow,
cool.
a cool guy. Look at you. Hey, hey, hey.
That's right. That's right. And it's funny because it's like, where are they at now? I don't even talk to them no more. It's over, man. It's over. It's over. Remembering the yet to come Busan concert, Weaver's Crash barely watched it. Oh God, you guys are giving me bad news. I'm trying to be.
Don't be negative. Don't bring up negative stories.
You have the same birthday as Jungkook, so Boraje has the same birthday, and that was on September 1st. Ooh. Ooh, Carl Angelo, he is fire. We gotta definitely react to more of his stuff. And I'm getting prepared to get a lot of stuff ready for a music live stream because I do want to do music live streams here and there. What I think I'm gonna start doing is potentially either doing a pre-record or just doing it on Twitch and then bringing it over to YouTube, but cutting out whatever is messing with the YouTube stuff type thing. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking of doing because there's no way that I want to get this channel on bad terms again because after coming from 2 strikes, it's just like, ugh, that was the worst time of ever. November 11th.
Ooh, Natters, that's cool.
Let's go. May
Scared.
7th.
Ooh, that's right.
That's right. It's gonna be fire.
That's summer.
What does this mean? What are you saying? Let me see. Does it mean anything? Sorry, I don't know what that means. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go back to the chat. My bad, my bad. I wanted to see what I had BTS was saying with those like backward Fs. I mean, I don't know what they are, but I didn't know what that means. Um Asian hate is very serious, especially during COVID-19. That's why BTS went to White House to talk about the hate Exactly, exactly. And that was such a hard time. I didn't even see that they went to the White House, to talk about that. But
Yeah.
that was so bad because I remember even seeing stories of people mugging older Asian people, and
Yes.
that's so heartbreaking to me. Like I can't stand someone being disrespectful to old people. I remember I almost got in a fight.
Yeah, we almost did.
Yeah, I remember because this guy. Let me tell you guys a quick story. So this guy, we were buying something off of a street vendor, and this guy was like yelling at this lady, and this lady ran to us, and
It
she's
was
like,
his mom.
well, yeah, I was gonna get there. You see, I gotta say a story a certain way, but it's okay. You guys, the intensity is gone. His mom. I was gonna say that at the end, so that's the big boom factor. By the way, that's how you know you don't know how to tell stories because you say everything on the spot. That's good.
Hey, you know what? You're a great storyteller. I'm a great jokester.
It's a joke. It's a joke. So we were buying stuff from the street vendor. The mom comes and she's like screaming and in panic, and she's like, "Oh my god, he's gonna hurt me! He's gonna hurt me!" And we were just like, we're like confused. And then the guy was not even coming. But then then she like went back to her house, and then we got in the car with our nephew, and then we took off. And then next thing we see, he was kind of manhandling her. So I told I'm like, pull over. So you pulled over. I got out the car, and then we almost got in a fight or whatever, whatever. And then that's when we found out that was the mom. And he's
Yeah.
like, "That's my mom." Da, 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 da. And then I'm like, "Well, you should have been, defending his mom
Yeah.
and stuff." But
Yeah.
nothing ended up happening, and then they just left, and then we left, and it
Yeah.
wasn't. But yeah,
Horrible.
yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy experience, and that was the first time that we had our nephew with us, by the way. So that's crazy.
First and last time. No, just kidding.
Even Miss Lee posted on her story calling Netflix to be prepared for this time, unlike the last time that they really failed to. Oof. So
Wow.
it's very it's very scary now. Now I'm very scared. I'm very scared about this, but hopefully,
I'm scared. I'm scared.
yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. My B-day's January 1st. What? Happy late birthday.
Woo!
The first.
The first.
Wow. You're the first person to celebrate on the new year.
Yeah,
That's
that's
amazing.
awesome.
That's so. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, wait, how does that feel?
How does that
'Cause
feel?
it could be like, no, Christmas just happened, sit down.
You didn't.
Like-
You didn't get double gifts. So I was getting.
We're tired.
I don't want to celebrate. Or
Aw.
we just had a New Year's party. It was like, oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, that was your
I'm just
party.
kidding.
Like-
That was your party. Oh, no. We're gonna celebrate it.
Yeah, gracious.
We have to.
Let us know.
Yes, I'm sure it's great. I think for one, experienced racists such as I work on a call center representative for a U.S. bank, and once they hear the foreign tone, they won't ever let me speak and wants to be transferred to you. Wow. Yeah, you see, and that's so crazy that still happens to me.
Yeah, I hate that.
Because it's not only like for example something that you go through. It's like for let's say for example our parents, like they still go through things like that because they get taken advantage of, because right now especially there's so much stuff going on with ICE and just the scarcity of them grabbing them up and taking them to a cell even though they have their papers, but just because they're not fluent speakers in Spanish,
In
it's like they
English,
just
yeah.
in English, sorry, thank you.
Mhm.
Good thing, because that was gonna be a clip, and I just, what I'm saying. No, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just crazy because it's super messed up what they're doing.
No, it is. It's devastating that they're treating our people like that.
Yeah, it's no good, no good.
No respect.
Oh, backwards F's is laughing emoji. Oh, okay. Sorry,
We Googled
sorry.
it. It didn't come out.
Yeah, I googled it, and a big ass sentence in Korean came out. I'm like, I can't even read this. Like, what does this mean? Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. But yeah, all right, let's get into the next topic. We'll get back into the chat in a little bit, but there's a few things that I wanted to continue to cover. But that's so crazy about the Super Bowl stuff, huh?
Very crazy. Very intense.
All right, guys. So here's another thing that I'm super excited about. And I want to know in the comments what you guys feel about the version 4 BTS official light stick. Let me know. I know there's controversy in this, and I do want to get into it a little bit. However, it looks beautiful. So let's go ahead and enjoy this cinematic moment together.
Okay, okay.
Let's go ahead and check this out. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Because there's a lot of controversy going on with this because they're saying that people are tripping out and upset with the fact that this is not a bundle deal. It all comes in different prices.
That is upsetting.
So the light stick itself is $64. The base is $32, and then the two accessories are $13 each. Which, by the way, $13 is one of our favorite numbers because it's a very sentimental number to us. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, so people are saying like, hey, like why are you guys doing this? Why are you guys, And the reason being, do you think this is good or bad? First, let me ask you.
No, I think this is bad, but it's a money bot. It's a money grab here.
You think so?
It's like an Apple. You get everything but the charger.
Yeah, because the charger is separate.
Yeah, it's like, why? I need the charger. Like, it goes with it.
Or at least they should have the one that's already a bundle deal. Because the scarcity of this, honestly, is that if you buy the light stick, what if the charger is sold out, or what if the two accessories are sold out? Like,
Yeah.
how is it gonna work? Because you guys know this stuff sometimes sells out. I don't know what's the quantity. I don't know if there is a limit to an amount of what they have. I don't know. I don't know. This is the first time that we're experiencing the light stick sell,
Yeah.
and I don't know how this goes. I don't know if there's like a limit quality. Like I said, I don't know how it goes, but it's pretty interesting to see the way that they did it because a lot of people are saying that and they're upset with the fact that they're scared that if they buy one thing, it's gonna something else is gonna sell out and they're not
Right.
gonna be able to get the full thing.
Yeah.
Because then after that you got to think of the resellers. They're gonna be buying these
My
things,
God, this is horrible for
and
them.
instead of $13, it's gonna come out to like $60 just for the BTS thing or the army thing, or the little pendant, whatever.
Oh my goodness.
The charger itself is probably gonna go up like three, 4 times, especially with the fact that BTS's big comeback is now.
Yeah.
So it's like people are kind of freaking out about that.
I'm freaking out for them, and this is devastating. I really think it sucks. It sucks that they don't have a bundle deal, and like you said, it sucks that if they grab this, that could be sold out or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. Cause I don't know. Like I feel that it all could have been solved with just a bundle deal. Because if someone wants to get just one thing, that's understandable. But also just add the everything.
You know what would be cool for
What?
everyone that got the tickets to have like this code so they could get them first and then it could go to other people that way,
They have it
the
for the
whole
show.
experience. Yeah.
Yeah, because they say that version 4 and version 3 and then the version after 3, which people thought was going to be version 4, that one's not going to work anymore at the concerts. So now the only one that's going to work is version 4.
You see? So,
So
yeah.
So it would be cool if they were to get it first. That way they could
Yes.
use it for
For
the
the
concert, so
for
it
the
looks cool.
Exactly. I
But
feel like that's right.
but that's definitely crazy. I want to know what you guys think though. Please let me know in the chat. What do you guys' thoughts about this? Let's go ahead and get back in the chat because this is I've been seeing mixed emotions about it, and I've been seeing that people it's just an option if you want to buy the accessories. Omni Bomb is a priority. One membership can buy one unit Omni Bomb only. Oh, okay. No. I understand that. However, like let's say you wanted to get other stuff, like is it gonna sell out? Because I think that's what I've seen the most, from people that do TikToks and Instagram and things like that, that they're saying that, they
Yeah.
they're really scared of that.
Yeah.
So All right. Well, we'll see what happens, though. I mean,
I'm nervous now just talking about it. I'm like, damn, wait, what?
yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I was planning to buy it, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really thought it wasn't gonna be $64, because like I said, I'd never bought an army bomb before. I never knew how much they were costing at the time, and I was just when I seen that, I'm like, oof, oof. I'm not gonna be able to get that for sure. Oh man. Let me see. The light stick is actually beautiful. I think it's pretty colorful. Luigi BTS. It shows they stay together. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Out of all of the light sticks that I've seen from BTS, this one has to be the most beautiful one I've seen because not only are you getting the light stick itself where it looks very smooth, very clear. It has the logo in the center. It has the logo within inside. I think it has 7 BTS things in there to
Yeah,
represent the
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 members.
members. The lights itself, it's different. You know what I'm saying? The clear ball looks so clean, so shiny. And the most beautiful thing is that when you get the base with it, like you could even place it like somewhere just to have it as decoration, and it makes it look very good and super futuristic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here it's only 35, but the SF plus tax would cost more than the army bomb itself. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the thing too.
Damn.
That's the thing too. Like when it's international shipping.
Damn. I did not think of that.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. That's so true. Damn. I guess that's devastating.
It
It is
is.
devastating.
That's too much taxes.
Yeah, yeah. It's damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well,
Well,
are you guys gonna buy it though? Let me know in the chat if you guys are gonna buy it. I need to know because if you buy it, send a picture.
I was gonna say that.
Send the picture. Yeah, it does. It has the army logo and everything. It looks very, very nice. I'm not gonna lie. Probably the best one, the best design, everything. Because from what I hear, the previous versions needed batteries. This one seems like it's a rechargeable one,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I'm not gonna
Definitely.
lie. So that's super exciting. I'm excited. In other news, I did want to talk a little bit about this because we were talking a little bit about, BTS. So it's a perfect way to segue into this right here. This right here caught my attention because someone like Mike Will made it. If you guys don't know, he's somebody that has personally worked with Kendrick Lamar. He's done a few tracks with him with Ray Shrimmered. He's done a soundtrack for Wakanda and a lot of mainstream stuff where he does hits.
Yeah.
Because he's made the song Damn, Humble. You know how
Yes.
those two songs itself by Kendrick Lamar were
Fire.
taking over the airways in, the US for a very, very long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to see that he actually worked on the BTS album.
That's exciting.
And yes, I did leave a comment right here 5 hours ago.
Woo!
But the beautiful thing about this is that I love to see this because a lot of people still don't give BTS a chance, especially in different like hip hop communities or things like that. It seems like just because they're Korean and they are considered to them K-pop, that they don't give them a time of day. But when you get a producer like Mike Will that gets into the room with them and is gonna be able to make something with them, I feel like it's gonna be crazy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm super excited about that.
Feel the same way. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that Mike Will has actually worked on before, which if you guys know any of these, please let me know. But these are the top 20 songs that he's worked on. So he's worked on music with Future, Miley Cyrus, Sierra, Meek Mill featuring Rick Ross, Ray Shremmerd, and this song was huge in 2014. I ain't got no time.
Oh my god, I love this song.
Yeah. So that one. Then we got Rihanna, Pour It Up.
I love that song.
Fire song as well. Then you got 2 Chainz featuring Drake. So these are heavy hitters. Very heavy hitters.
Radio bangers for sure.
Ace Hood, Future, Rick Ross, Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. That one, Future. Turn the Lights.
Sorry.
It's okay. Gucci Mane. And then we had J-Rock, Kendrick Lamar, Kings Are Dead. That one was a fire song. That one was from For Wakanda, I believe. Oh, yeah, right there. What? This one?
Yeah.
French Montana featuring Sway Lee. Unforgettable, another banger. This one got millions and millions of views. Ray Sherman again. Once again, this one was a banger. No Flex Zone was crazy. This is the one that I was just talking about. Kendrick Lamar,
Dang.
DNA. I got loyalty, got royalties inside my DNA. If you guys know that one, and then we have Juicy J featuring Little Wayne, 2 Chainz, Bands That Make It Dance. That's a banger.
Yes.
Beyonce, Little Wayne featuring Future and Drake. This is another banger.
Oh my goodness.
Kanye West, Pusha T, 2 Chainz, Big Sean, Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, man, she's so thirsty.
Wow.
Fire song. Ray Shrummer once again featuring Gucci Mane. Black Beatles, that's another one that was a banger in 2016. And then once again, like I said earlier, Kendrick Lamar's Humble. So these tracks right here are bangers. Like
I'm excited.
These tracks alone took over the airways in their significant years that they were dropped.
Oh yeah.
So for someone as big as Mike Will to produce, something with BTS is super exciting for me.
Yes.
Because maybe it's gonna give it a little bit of a different kind of sound. Because I feel like BTS is so good at obviously manifesting new sounds and reaching out to new, genres, new different things.
Yeah.
That with a producer like Mike Will,
they'll reach it.
They'll reach a different type of sound because we already have so many lanes that they've done. Yeah. So it's like with this one, it's gonna be woof.
I'm excited.
It's gonna go somewhere, and I'm super super excited. That
My face
day
hurts. Woo.
That day, honestly, we're gonna try to figure this out. But once that album drops, we need to do a reaction video. And we need to drop it in that same moment. Like, I mean, we're going to record it. Then we're going to, I'm going to just put the stuff that we got to do in the editing thumbnail. It's going live in that second.
That's it.
It has to go. Because I'm super excited about this album.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. But,
don't be lying.
No, yeah. But it's pretty cool. And I'm super excited. Because it just gives me more of a... of excitement because it's like, damn, like BTS is out here really doing a lot of freaking, dope things, and they're involving a lot of, I guess you could say, like U.S. legends with their incredible journey.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because they have done, obviously, music with different artists. They collab with different artists.
Yes, and I feel like that gives it, like, they're going to come more and be in touch on this side.
Yeah, I think so.
More than what they were before to show that they're not K-pop, they're music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have yet. See, this is the thing, and this is to keep it real with you guys. The hip hop industry from the U.S. has not heard RM's verses, J-Hope's verses. They haven't heard Sugar's verses, and they need to be heard because. I'm not gonna lie. We were listening to Dechinda in the car today as we were driving to go get frozen yogurt.
Yes.
And that song just gave me a reminder that, dude, if people were to listen to these guys rap in the U.S., they would really give them more of an opportunity.
Yeah, they'll open that mind to being more open-minded to the music and get them out of that category.
Yeah, definitely. Because shout out to Megan Thee Stallion because I know that RM has done a collab with her and the whole BTS in general has done a remix to Butter with her. Yeah, but I'm talking about. Imagine a Kendrick Lamar, J-Hope, or RM or Sugar collaboration. Oh, yeah. Imagine one of these heavy hitter artists from the U.S. that are straight up lyricists. They can bar up a song, kill up a dude. There's so many dope artists in the industry right now that I feel that if let's say a Kendrick Lamar collabs with RM, for example, they kill that song. The people that love Kendrick Lamar are not gonna be like, whoa. Who was that? What did I just listen to? Let me look into his stuff now.
Yeah, because
go ahead.
Because they like him that much that they're gonna be like, he's not gonna just rap with anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
He has to be somebody.
Yeah,
so they're gonna look into him
because he really doesn't collab with a lot of people. I know that in GNX he collabed with a lot of people, but that was because it was like him trying to show love to the LA community,
right?
And just put on a lot of LA artists, which is what he did, and he won a Grammy.
Yeah, yes, he did.
So that we're gonna get into all that in a little bit, but I would really want to see something like that because the demographic that let's say a Kendrick Lamar has to what a Megan Thee Stallion has is completely different. To keep it real with you guys, because a lot of people need to listen to RM because, and this is what I'm saying, when RM collabed with Megan Thee Stallion in the song we just reacted to, where he was animated in the video,
Yes.
that song, that verse would have really opened the ears up to a lot of the music listeners that are in the US.
I feel so, yes.
You know, because I understand, you know, we're BTS, we're Army, we support them. However, there's still thousands and billions and millions of people that don't know who BTS is because the type of music that they listen to, they're just stuck in that demographic. They never given
Right.
the opportunity to spread into other things, you know?
Right, right.
So-
So with you know them collabing with new artists in the US would be great.
Yeah, it would
So
be.
I'm excited for that.
And I'm just so expressive because I would love to see that happen.
Yes.
Because I think of, you know, like let's say J-Hope with Miguel, where they made that such a beautiful song.
Yes.
Like really, that song is one of my favorites. And it's just like the demographic that J-Hope won over because collabing with someone like Miguel
Right.
is so amazing.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
agree
I'm
with
sure you know it's just you guys understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
They do. They do.
But yeah, so it's super excited. Let me see what you guys think. We've been not looking at the chat because when we talk, we just you know, we get down in that talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Okay, we're talking about the light sticks, the taxes. BTS being the K-pop benefit BTS being in K-pop benefits K-pop, but it just stops BTS from reaching the world, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree, but then I don't agree. I agree to disagree, I guess you could say, because at the end of the day, I think what is most important for BTS is to give the ear to people that don't understand music from Korea because the demographics are very different. It's considered from, let's say, just the culture in LA where everything is, you know, territorial based, everything is, you know, more aggressive, and it has to do with a lot of like, you know, violence and things like that. That's the
Right.
music that's here compared
Yeah.
to, you know, let's say someone like a K-pop artist where it's a little bit different because even in their tone they're different, they're more dancing,
Yeah.
you know, and here it's more like they're just like doing this and that. Over there it's
Yeah.
like more dancing.
Yeah.
So it's just very different. So with BTS, them still being considered K-pop, I feel like that's a good thing because they're representing obviously for Korea and they're always gonna have Korea first,
Yeah,
which
I
they
agree.
should.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they should ever change that because that's what where they're from, and they have to pretty much stay down where they're from.
Exactly.
You know,
I feel so.
So I think it's a good thing, and I think that even with them being considered K-pop, they can reach those goals, as you guys can see, because we're gonna see in 2027 when the Grammys come, we're gonna see them sweep the Grammys.
Oh yeah.
I'm already
definitely.
calling it.
Oh yeah.
I know Army's gonna do what they gotta do. We're all
Yes.
gonna listen to these tracks. There's gonna be a lot of music videos. There's gonna be, you know, even I don't know. There's gonna be a lot.
Yes.
There's gonna be a lot.
Yes.
It's gonna
Yes.
be a lot. There are numerous K-pop groups, and people only know BTS. That's the success. Exactly, and that's so true. A lot of you guys have told us from you guys' comments that you guys don't listen to K-pop at all. All you
Yeah.
guys listen to is BTS. So
Yeah.
that itself is a win.
Yes, exactly.
DJ Mustard got some banger beats too. Fire, yes, absolutely, he does. That's the guy right there. That's so real. K-pop benefits so much from them. Other K-pop groups make their comebacks also this year because they're riding BTS's popularity. And I did see that. I did see that. I saw. I believe Blackpink is dropping an album this month, February, if I'm not mistaken. I think we saw it last live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could see that because they see that, you know, they're coming back, so it's like let me kind of push it before them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a little snaky tactic.
Yeah.
I'm like, like why would you try to do that when they always put you guys like in rivalries? Like,
Yeah.
you know, but I guess they do that. And
because we don't know on this side.
No. Well, I was gonna say I guess they'll do that, but don't be you know, like what would be surprised if you get a backlash because you didn't do the numbers that BTS are gonna do.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't be upset.
Yeah, because it's like because I'm sure they're gonna do great, you know, because we do know who they are and we do like them, but it's like you're competing with the big dogs, you know,
Yeah.
like You serious? You
No
gotta
competition.
just maybe wait till next year at
Yeah.
that point, you
Sit
know?
down.
Yeah. Sit down, be humble, you know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
I have a feeling we can win the Grammy this year since BTS has a collaboration with Netflix. Yeah,
Yes.
I
I
completely,
agree.
completely agree with you. We're definitely gonna clap that up because I definitely agree with you, and I hope they do. Honestly, I really hope they do. Ever since BTS dropped the bomb news for album, BTS are the most streamed artists in almost all platforms, and that is facts.
Yes.
Even in if you guys have TikTok, if you guys post anything and you put BTS in the music section, you're gonna see that 4 months ago, a lot of the things that say popular weren't there before. And I know this because I've been posting clips on there since October. And since October, there was only like two songs that said popular. Now when you put BTS, there's like six or
Oh my
seven.
goodness.
Yeah, so
Plenty. Yes.
everyone's using it, and all of the streams are coming back,
Yes.
and it's just the hype that's coming around it.
I agree.
Grammys don't deserve BTS. I think they. I understand the frustration, but I think BTS wants that recognition because even though you may not think so, Grammys is one of the biggest places in the world, kind of like a billboard. And since they're seeking for greatness, because they've already been. Didn't they win Grammys? Am I tripping?
No, I think they have.
Let me see. Oh, not yet. Not yet. And that's crazy.
What?
That's crazy. I did not know that they had
Okay.
0 wins.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I thought they had some wins, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that they're gonna get some wins,
Yeah,
and I
of
feel like they
course.
deserve it. And I think we shouldn't see it as they don't deserve it, because at the end of the day, if they do perform, let's say at the Grammys, or if they win a Grammy, that gives more of an audience, more eyes for them. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And I know that comes with haters, but that's just life. We can't really see that as like a bad thing. It just is what it is. At the end of
Yeah.
the day, you can't dodge them. We could just continue to support them and build them and stuff like that. Well, I'm pretty sure we will get one this year, and we're gonna do something about it. There's a way that we could actually try to enroll to be people that can vote for the Grammys.
Ooh. Okay, let's do that.
I think there's a way because we have a platform where we've been doing music and it's music related stuff for a while, so we should look into that. That'd be
That's
cool.
a great idea.
And obviously, it wouldn't be nothing biased or anything. It's just more so what the industry is kind of like going with and what the streets are messing with.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. That's crazy though. I'm really tripping out. I did not know that they didn't have no Grammys. I feel like they should have had a few Grammys with the songs that they have.
I know.
But you never know. Maybe this is the year.
Maybe
Hopefully.
individually?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, they had a Grammy with Lil Nas X in 2020. Okay. So, okay, hold on. Okay. Guys, do you know that RM is the first artist who was invited to perform a Grammy as a soloist, but he brought members? Oh, that's fire.
Wow, that's so cool.
And I love that. He stays with his people.
He stays true to his people, to his brothers.
Hell yeah, that's dope. That's your favorite collab? Wait. Okay. The only reason I watch the Grammys is because of BTS, and I only wish for them to win because Sugar wants it. And I agree, they're definitely bigger than the Grammys, but it's their dream, so I support it. Exactly,
Sugar.
because you gotta really see it in their point of view, and you can't forget that these guys are artists, they're music lovers, they're musicians at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They're people that make art. They
Yeah.
want to have their art be in the history books, and I know they're already in the history books. You guys are gonna tell me all that. I understand that. However, they want to get the best of the best. Like I said, billboards. They want to get the Grammys. They want to win the awards. Like, this is what they thrive for. So if they want it, we need to support it. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Let me see. You should read comments a little faster.
He's feeling the
No,
conversation.
I can't. Well, see, that's the thing. If I read them faster, I'm gonna miss a lot of comments. So we usually do is just have our little conversation and then we go back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's some topics that I do want to, hit a little bit and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me see. In 2019 Oscar-winning film Parasite was not a Netflix collaboration. Interesting. We never even finished that show.
No, we still have to.
I almost forgot about the Korean show on Netflix called All of Us Are Dead, which is pretty good. Can't wait for season 2. Oh yeah. I think we've seen that one actually. I think Grammy scammies. I have heard of that, to be honest. But then again, I don't know. There's always like speculations and everything with like the whole Grammy situation and stuff like that. So you never really know what it is,
Yeah.
But speaking of the Grammys, there are some things that I did want to highlight and I wanted to show love to our Latino brother. So the one honestly that I cared about the most was just where is it? Okay, so we have Kendrick Lamar, right? Obviously, if you guys don't know, he had a GNX album where he featured a lot of a few Latino artists, but also a lot of LA based artists. So he showed a lot of love to people, which one of them was Lefty Gunplay.
So look at him, how happy he is.
And you know what? I understand that, a lot of people don't like him, but you gotta give credit where credit is due. This man right here was talking about he was gonna get a Grammy, and he was talking so highly of himself when he first started that now seeing him get a Grammy,
wow,
is crazy.
He did it.
And you know how many times we defended this guy from people saying, "Oh, well, he only had 4 words in a song." It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. At the end of the day, the man is holding a Grammy. He is now a Grammy artist. Like,
yes,
when you say his name, you have to introduce him as Grammy winner Lefty Gunplay.
There you go. He's like a Michelin chef at this point.
It's over with.
That's it.
It's over with. And I just hope, because I know he's 6 months sober now, so big congratulations to him.
Shout outs to him.
You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, we also said that in our reactions to his music. We would always say, hey, you should start looking at this in a different way because you're in a different set of lights. There's kids that are looking up to you, and there's things that you should change about yourself. And I'm so glad that he's taking, a different approach into his life, and he's trying to
look at him.
Just be better. You know what I'm saying? So we get to see him succeed and get what he wants, which is pretty cool. So, here we go. Songwriter Lefty Gunplay, Best Rap Song 2026, TV Off. And that last 4 words that everybody's hating on is played crazy at football games, everything. And there he is going to the Grammys. Is when he got introduced.
TV off. I want to thank Kendrick Lamar for putting a Latino on, and for other Latino kids in the hood watching, anything is possible. OTR, TDE, PG Lane.
Woo!
That's right.
Let's go. Hell yeah. Big shout outs to Lefty Gunplay, man. Like I said, you wanted it, you got it.
He spoke into existence and he got it. Yes. I'm so proud of him.
I'm super proud of him. Not only that, not only are we going to congratulate Lefty Gunplay because, like I said, he started on this channel where we were reacting to his music, when people were making fun of him, people were doubting him, people were really talking about, oh, this guy's on drugs and da-da-da-da. It's like, dude, you don't know how many times we defended this guy and we said he has the potential to be a great artist. And this is all on record, too.
It is. You know what I'm saying? It is. It really is. Oh my God, you did. You went hard on him. We went hard for him.
Yeah, no, we did.
Regardless of what they would call, they even started clowning us for keep reacting to his music, his ABC music, what they call it.
Yeah. No, people definitely
they were rude.
Gave us some criticism for supporting Lefty Gunplay at one point. But honestly, I didn't care because I really saw the potential in him, and I felt that even though a lot of people didn't understand his music, you kind of have to understand a certain lifestyle to understand the type of music that he's trying to push, especially around these times, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's a song that I always go to, which is Sub Zero. I'm always going to go to that song because in order to understand a song like Sub Zero by Lefty Gunplay, you need to understand the lifestyle he's talking about because that song right there is some straight grimy, straight from the gutter. Like, this is the type of shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Survival.
Exactly. And that's one of my absolute favorite songs, even though the most popular one is the one with him and, uh, I'm frustrated thinking about the, what's the song?
I don't
With,
know. Oh, I lost my best friend. My best friend. Letter to my best friend.
No. That's one of them. But no, I'm talking about it's a collaboration song. Let me see.
With Drummer Boy?
No. Well, that one too, actually. That one too. But there's other ones that I had to make this big because you don't see, so I can't see my stuff on. Let me see real quick. Oh, it's with RJ Mr. LA. I just remembered. I don't know where he is though. But it's with the RJ Mr. LA. Oh, this one right here. It's called I Lost My Best Friend. You're right. Sorry. Press all the buttons. Press all the buttons. Nothing happened. So let me just see real quick. So this is what I'm talking about. So this is one of his most famous songs. All right, stop staring at me. So 2.5 million views, right?
Yeah, no accountability. Let's move on forward.
You're just breathing all hard. Like, come on.
We'll take accountability.
Sorry, babe.
All right.
All right, so like I was saying, this is one of his most popular songs. Everybody loves this song by him. He also has songs with this one, Walk 'Em Down, another one. So he has a lot of songs that you need to understand him
as a person in his background.
Yeah, exactly. He has a lot of cool songs too with Drummer Boy, like we were saying too, which are very fire.
Yeah.
So if you guys are interested in that stuff, you guys could check him out. But we do want to say a big congratulations to him on the motherfucking Grammy, man.
There you go.
Amazing.
There you go.
Not only do we get that, we also get Kendrick Lamar getting 27 Grammys.
Dude.
He has the most Grammys out of the rappers out here. Surpassing Jay-Z with 25. And surpassing one of my favorites, Kanye, with 24. So now that Kendrick Lamar is officially at the top with 27, is so fire.
That's amazing. I love that for him. Congratulations to him
excited.
As well.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like some of his albums, like Mr. Morale and things like that. But like I said, you gotta understand the artistry when it comes to rappers like this to be able to understand what they're talking about. And a lot of people don't understand, you know. And that's what the culture, you know, you gotta get that.
There you go.
But big congratulations. You know, like I said, he got 27 awards, man. It's such a beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing to see. And also, before we get off of the Grammys topic, I wanted to see this with you guys. This is the This is the thank you that Bad Bunny gave us at the Grammys. So I just wanted to see this with you guys real quick.
Before I say thanks to God, I'm gonna say eyes out.
And don't forget, rumor has it he was wearing a bulletproof vest because he's getting a lot of threats because he's performing at the halftime Super Bowl.
Correct.
Which is absolutely insane. Like, he's just an artist, bro. Like, chill out, you know? Like, it's crazy. He looks nervous, huh?
Yeah, definitely nervous.
Oh, I didn't know Era Alejandro was there. Right here. Oh, J Balvin.
We're not savage, we're not animals, we're not aliens, we are humans and we are Americans. Also, I want to say to the people, I know it's tough to know, not to hate on these days. And I was thinking, sometime we get contaminados. I don't know how to say that in English. The hate get more powerful with more hate. The only thing that is more powerful than hate is love. So, please, we need to be different. If we fight, we have to do it with love. If, yeah, we don't hate them, we love our people, we love our family, and that's the way to do it, with love. Don't forget that, please. Thank you. Thank you, God. And thank you to the Academy.
Pharrell Williams. That's crazy. That's crazy. All that criticism just for nothing.
So sad to be at this turning point.
Right? It's very sad. It's
Yeah.
very sad. But big congratulations to him because he took
Yes.
one of the biggest awards. So we're not going to knock away from that, you know?
Yes.
Because honestly, I love the fact that, you know, we're getting to see a lot of artists win in different ways. And especially minority artists, you know? And like I said, I'm super excited because this year, you know, we got to see one of the guys that we saw personally come up, Lefty Gunplay, you know, get a Grammy, bro. A freaking Grammy. You guys need to understand how crazy that is. Like, overall, understand. When people say they came from the gutter with nothing, this dude really had nothing to the point now where he's a Grammy artist. And that to me is so crazy.
It is crazy.
Like,
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking props.
Like, dude, I remember the times he would DM us, talk about react to this song, react to this song. Like, that's how much support we were giving him at the time, you know?
Yes.
Damn, big shout outs to Lefty, man. That's dope. And shout outs to all of the Grammy winners, but the ones that we care about the most. But 2027 is going to be another year, though, so we need to continue to, you know, spread that positivity. And remember, this academy doesn't like certain kinds of people. So expect people to hate even on BTS next year. So expect this and just treat it with love. And let's just show them that with the numbers, they're going to be able to win a Grammy. Because at the end of the day, you know, that's the only thing that we can do.
Yes, support.
Yeah, we can't really do anything else because, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, it's crazy. It's crazy on our mind.
It is.
All right, let's go back to the comments. Don't get mad. All right. Let's see. I totally agree with the other channel I watch. Oh, whoa, no. He said that he believed more in the billboards than the Grammys because billboard winners decided by numbers and sales and views than and fan votings. And that's true. Because, like I said, with billboards, they do go off of numbers. I completely agree with you. The thing with the Grammys is that I just found out is that people that are either in the music industry or just people that are allowed to can vote in the Grammys. So it could be like a guy that just listens to nothing but country music and he's able to vote in the Grammys. And that to me doesn't make sense because that's the biasism that I feel that shouldn't be there. You know? And, you know, they need to really fix that. But we always know that, you know, there's always a big brother to everything, blah, 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 blah. You know, we're not going to get into that, but you already know. But we're going to do our best because even if it's, you know, fan voted Grammy, we could get it, you know? So I don't think we can not get that. If you haven't checked out Pied Piper, you should right now. Who's Pied Piper? And what is that? Let's see what you time back. You okay, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. Pied Piper. Pied Piper. Jambea. Hello. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a BTS song. Yeah. No. You trying to get us clipped, huh? You're playing games with me. That's the more important than Grammys. That we're only decided by their panel. I think it's better if they at least have the numbers. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But these are Grammy. The Grammys are so scammed up that honestly, like I said, the only way to do certain things is we need to just kind of get the fans in there and get that vote some type of way. But I'm pretty sure that even regardless with all that, 2027 is going to be the year of BTS because there's no way that they're not going to be able to notice the amount of noise, the amount of movement that's going to be
That he's
shown.
gonna, that they're gonna show with the tour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And not only that, but with the numbers, with the album sales.
Yeah.
Because,
they're already sold out.
well, the pre-saves, there's a
Yeah,
bunch of
well,
pre-saves. Yeah,
yes,
yeah. And they are sold out.
yes.
Absolutely. But, it's just crazy. There's no
Yes.
way they shouldn't be able to tell it. And if they, man, you know what? I'm not even going there. Kendrick Lamar's a dope rapper. He made 2 songs with Tech Nine. Yeah, you love Tech Nine, huh? Adolfo loves Tech Nine. One of the leading people of the underground movement.
Yes.
And one of the people that actually, fun fact, put TDE on because TDE went on tour when J Rock, Absol were on the come up. They went on tour with MacWap actually, the DJ, and they went on tour, and that's how they started coming up with Schoolboy Q and Kendrick Lamar and stuff like that. So that's a fun fact. Tech Nine really put on TDE, and now TDE is who they are.
That's fire.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And Tech Nine has put a lot of people on actually. He's even done collabs with Snow. He's done collabs with Hobson.
Yeah.
He loved Hobson for a long time. That's a Van Nuys rapper.
Yeah.
He's done collabs with a lot of people. He's an underground legend for real.
Hell
for real.
yeah.
Thank you for the reminder. With the reminder, we can do it. Boy with Love to Bill. Hell yeah. That's one of my songs too. I think we started one of the live streams with that song last time. Oh, death threats are crazy. I don't understand why they need to. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's so crazy that an artist, a musical artist, is getting threats only because he's going to perform in
Spanish.
In a football game.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's definitely the concert. What's happening right now.
Yeah. But like he said, it's just a lot of, hatreds that's going on right now. So we need to just be positive and spread love.
True.
We just need to continue with that motto. And that's all it is. Beautiful speech. Yeah. He's definitely dope. BTS face more, and it hurts when ARMY or only members think about the time like this when BTS got death threats. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I feel like once again, it seems like that's just an artist thing. Like,
yeah, it happens, I guess, and it's just unheard of. It's just now because of what's happening.
mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, he's wearing this, oh, he's scared of that. But I'm sure it happens.
Yeah.
A lot, and we just don't know.
Yeah. No,
like with V.
Yeah.
Sucks.
No, yeah, it's sad. It's sad. And like I said, it's only that. It's like, dude, like these are just musical artists. These are just people that are trying to show their art to the world. What does any politics, what does any racism, what does any of that have to do with anything?
Exactly.
Exactly. Like, we need to remind people almost like, hey, this is art. Keep all that BS away from it. Like, just stick to the art,
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people can't do that. They want to politic everything up, and that's just not cool. Wait, did I move it too much? All right. I'm worried about V. Oh, I really don't know what they get from those death threats, but this drama not new for us. This happens every. Yeah. I could see it. I could say that. The lady says she will also keep. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna definitely pray for V and JK, all of BTS, just for them to be well. Cause come on, man, like what's
That's crazy.
That? Jimin got a threat on his birthday for the concert.
That's insane.
And Jin wear the same clothes to save Jimin. So damn, they match just in case. That's messed up. Damn, that gave me chills, man. That's sad.
Aww.
Oh my god, Jimin's father also gets threat. Oh god. Oh god. But funny still, because Billboard makes new rules every time BTS and BTS member release new music. Yeah, they do. They do. And you know what's so funny about that? That they BTS surpasses all of the new,
All the new rules.
that they try to put against them. They surpass them
Yeah,
amazingly
every time.
every single time. It never fails, man. And I know they're gonna be able to do it this year. I already know they're gonna do it for real, for real.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, sorry, I took off the thing. Let me take that off. It's so different just like not having this.
Yeah.
Because I gotta do it with the mouse. I got used to this already. Like just doing it quick. You know?
Oh.
Tech Nine collabs with Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, E40, Too Short, 3 6 Mafia, Eminem. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of legendary people,
True.
Lots of it. All right. What's up with you guys though, man? There's a video that I've been wanting to watch. It has nothing to do with like music related or anything like that. It's more so just a video that has to do with like a great shift that has happened throughout the years. And I've been interested in this because there's been a lot of different shifts that happened from 2016 to 2026. They're saying that 2026 is the new 2016, and I really don't even know why, but I guess it has to do with like people just kind of putting pictures or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Like, cause
I'm going for it though.
yeah.
2016. You 2000.
You're trying to take it even further.
I'm doing it. 2016.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's
so
hilarious.
I wanted to see this video. It's like a 30-minute video. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Marina, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. Bye. Have a great one. Thank you for being
Bye.
here.
Thank you.
All right, let's see real quick.
Things are changing. If you teleported someone from 10 years ago to today, their first impression would be that not much has changed. Phones got bigger, prices went higher, and GTA 6 still hasn't come out yet. But us who have actually lived through that period though, we know the truth. We know nothing is the same. A couple years ago, hip-hop was the biggest genre in the world. Now it's dead. Just yesterday, everyone was holding their tongue and staying PC. Now, nobody cares. Today I want to answer the question on everyone's mind.
And that's true. There's more people that are being outspoken. But then again, that's because they change the rules of, X and some other streaming platforms where you're able to speak about things that you're kind of not allowed to speak to on YouTube,
Yeah.
So,
What the fuck happened? These are the 5 stages of a culture shift.
Stage 1. Beginning.
Welcome to the year 2014. We're here at the tail end of Obama's presidency. V-necks are cool, Instagram filters and Vine videos are at their peak.
got him!
Got him!
My name is Jeff.
Everyone is doing the Ice Bucket Challenge, and
Oh my
Happy by
God.
Pharrell Williams is the
Do you remember all these things?
I remember that.
Did you do it?
No, not the bucket. No way.
Crazy.
Did you do
biggest
it?
song on the planet.
I got challenged to do it, but I never did it.
Yeah, same. I'm like,
The general vibe is, well, kinda joyful.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Yeah. You guys remember that? I mean, if
Absolutely.
Happy dropped today, it would flop diabolically, become a TikTok meme, and get categorized as coworker music, all with
Crazy, huh? Because it's just a different mindset now, a new generation.
Yes.
Because that's crazy. This guy's really laughing at a song that came out even in the Despicable Me movies and things like that.
Yeah.
That it still gets played to this day.
Yeah.
That's
I like
crazy.
that song.
And that's a good song. Oh my
become a
god.
TikTok meme and get categorized
It's okay, Rena. If you gotta go, no worries. I really
Good
appreciate you
night.
for
I mean,
being
bye.
here. Yeah, well, she's not leaving yet, but she's just saying she's.
Oh, okay.
as coworker music, all within a 48-hour
Corny.
window.
Wow,
Things
that's
wouldn't
crazy.
stay like this for long, though, as behind all the corny enthusiasm in the pop sphere, change was coming.
In the most unexpected form.
Hip-hop had at one point been a massively successful and influential genre. By the time 2014 rolled around, though, it seemed like those days were long gone, and that the once giant cultural force was on its last legs. Some may have disagreed, but the charts certainly seemed to point in that direction, as 2014 statistically marked the lowest presence the genre had had on there in a long time. Mainstream hip-hop was dead, and the genre needed a spark, a wave that would pull it back up to the center of everyone's attention. In another corner of society, though, that was already happening.
There is growing outrage tonight after an unarmed African-American teenager was shot and killed by police in the St. Louis suburb of Ferguson, Missouri.
Leading up to 2015, several disconnected examples of inequality had managed to cross over from online virality.
This was a very tragic thing too, the Trayvon Martin case.
This is where the whole hoodie thing came back. Or happened.
Yeah, where you couldn't wear them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
To nationwide outrage.
They're mad. I'm mad. We should all be mad, man. We should all be angry because of what's going on right now.
We are asking for games to be more inclusive. We're asking for games to acknowledge that we exist and that we love games.
With the rise of social media, there was a growing feeling that everyday people now had the power to make an actual change. Nobody really knew at the time, but this was only the beginning of something much greater. In stage one...
Have a good night, Rena.
Good night.
And go cook some good stuff. She just said, I need to go now. I need to go help her cook because she's... my neighbor has an event welcoming fasting month. We Muslims will start our fasting month this Thursday, February 19th. Awesome.
Oh,
okay. Well, have a great time, and I hope you cook amazing stuff.
Yes. Enjoy the time.
Take pictures. Let's see what you do.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be cool. I want to see what you guys eat. That'd be cool, huh?
I would want to see that too.
Please. Have a great one. Enjoy.
The seed is planted. The foundational idea is shared amongst the collective. The vibes are in the air, okay? And now it's up for people to grab them and make them into something real.
The boatman?
Most movements stop here, but every so often they move into...
Stage 2. Rise.
Seeing the stale atmosphere hip-hop's veterans had left behind, the new generation decided to try something different.
Hold up, Thug wanna play some new shit.
You could hear their music online, mainly on SoundCloud and YouTube. They just put all their focus into energy, swag, and melodies. They were seen as a joke, okay? Most people didn't take them seriously, so they didn't see it coming. But over time, these artistic choices would form into a distinctive sound and aesthetic in the underground. And soon enough, with nothing happening in the mainstream, these fresh ideas would begin rapidly gaining traction. By the time 2016 rolled around, SoundCloud artists were blowing up overnight.
Water.
Remember that song? Water. Damn, that's old.
All of a sudden, hip-hop is cool again, and everyone is talking about it.
I know these old hip-hop heads is bleeding.
Oh, like Joe Budden? I know you watching this shit like.
And that's facts. Because even till this day, they be hating. Like, because I don't watch their podcast, but I know for a fact that they criticize a little too much on what the kids are listening to nowadays. But it's like, that's kind of dumb in my opinion, because that's like going backwards. Because it's like our parents listen to a different kind of music. So obviously, you know, to them, even us listening to rap or even the R&B that we were listening to, it wouldn't really make sense to them, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's completely different.
Very different.
Yeah.
So obviously with generations, things are going to change. And
Definitely.
They're going to find a new sound, a new wave. They're going to take some of the stuff that they've heard before, make it into their own. Mm-hmm. And that's how you start getting new, you know, type of music. But
yeah,
some people are just not open-minded like that.
True.
You know? And especially Joe Budden. He's never open-minded. Ever.
Put up on your bitch, she sucked my dick, and then you kissed the twin.
That's the worst freestyle I ever heard in my life.
Memes, debates, and micro-trends are at an all-time high.
I just read about this kid who spent 15 hours saying Gucci Gang.
The new wave is coming.
Remember that song? Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Racks on racks.
And everyone can feel it too. It's 2016, the year most Gen Zers talk about like it was the last time they felt happiness. And I'm Gen Z, and they're absolutely right. That shit was just different, I'm sorry. Like, you put your Yeezys on, grab your hoverboard, go out in the street, open the Pokemon Go app, you go online and there's like a new Vine trend.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the white van.
Damn Daniel.
Do you think Daniel still has his Vans deal? Because remember, he got a lifetime supply of Vans.
I hope he does. He does.
You think it's like one every couple of months or something?
Once a month? One a month?
Stuff. That's still something,
Mannequin
I guess.
challenge, Running Man,
The
Juju
mannequin
on that beat. No real worries, just Harambe, killer.
Just Harambe. R.I.P. Harambe.
Oh my God.
They made such a big deal out of him. Huh?
Yes.
Clowns and the 73-9 Warriors. Like, compare that shit to now. All these new generations have is
6'7", 6'7".
what you know about the dab? Young buck. The fuck? You wish you were Unc. You wish you were Unc.
That's
Back
our
into the
daughter.
real
6'7",
world, things
the
are
whole
heating
time.
up. As Trump gets elected president, more and more people start feeling a responsibility to stand up and finally say something. At this
Because we're
point in
older.
time, the outrage we saw at the start of the decade started becoming more and more frequent. As useless as that sounds, they actually made a difference. The Me Too movement exposed high-profile predators and sent a lot of them to jail. Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Weinstein, and
Kevin Spacey
all get
I'm not gonna do it.
packed up. It's over with. The internet finally made people answer for their shitty past.
Colin Kaepernick sitting down, he said, to take a stand against the growing number of unarmed black men killed.
And that's crazy that he did this and pretty much wasn't allowed to play
Ever.
in the NFL ever again. Just because he took a stance into something he believed in. He
Yeah.
didn't have the First Amendment where he could pretty much just express how he wants to, what he wants to
Yeah.
express, what he wants to,
That is so devastating for this to happen to him.
And that's why sometimes we can't even speak about anything, especially on YouTube, because it gets crazy, man.
Killed by police and racial injustice in general.
We just got out of a long-term relationship with a very boring but sensible person, and now we're dating a whore.
Thousands of Americans enraged by the...
I never found him funny, like, as a comedian. I like his podcast.
Yeah, I
Very
like his
informational.
podcast.
He's really good talker, but like comedian wise, I never found him funny.
Yeah, I never was
Like
interested.
whenever he drops like a Netflix series, and it's never like, oh, let's go watch that. Like a Chappelle one that we just saw. It's
Yeah.
like he drops and it's like, oh, let's check it out. It's
Yeah.
funny, but I just
Yeah.
can't do Joe Rogan like that as
Yeah.
a comedian. It's crazy.
Man voted into office by millions of other Americans.
Fake hair, she's racist, she's always lying, we don't care!
You don't have an option. You have to stand up, speak up, act up.
On Hollywood's biggest night, it was activism that took center stage.
So I'm hyperventilating a little bit. If I fall over, pick me up because I've got some things to say.
Our voices joining together in a mighty chorus that is finally saying,
Woke movement.
Time's up.
We put up monuments for the feminists. Tell the...
I'm sorry, man. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with someone like Common.
I
man.
can't do Common, dude.
Common is too much for me, man. He's so like I want to do this, but if the roses are red, then the bottom is, black because they're sand there. Like, he's so lame, bro. Like, get over that shit.
Time's up.
We put up monuments for the feminists. Tell the NRA they in God's way.
As we moved closer to the end of the decade, those who never had a voice increasingly started banding together, and seeing the positive effects their actions could now have, thought to themselves, maybe we can actually do this. Stage 2 occurs when all those people who shared a common idea in Stage 1 start linking up, connecting, and building towards a common goal. The new wave is in full effect and ascending rapidly into
Stage 3. Peak.
Stage 3 marks the peak of the movement's popularity as the average Joe comes to discover what all the fuss is about. The thing, whatever it is, then becomes increasingly commercial and accessible for mass consumption. At this point, your alcoholic uncle will bring up Thing at a family gathering.
The problem they have is that I don't give a fuck. They don't cancel me, I cancel them.
All right. That's what I learned from.
Your parents ask you about Thing. SNL makes an awkward skit on Thing, which will make you slightly uncomfortable and chuckle one time. Hey, who the fuck watches this shit? And even though this seemed like the natural trajectory of both movements, nothing could possibly prepare people for what was about to come.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. We are going to begin right now with breaking news because the World Health Organization has declared the coronavirus outbreak a pandemic.
COVID just hit. Everyone's inside and scared. But I'm not gonna lie, I was happy as fuck. You're telling me I don't have to go to school and I can spend the entire day doom scrolling? Bro, sign me up.
It has to come from the same virus to be in the same family. Viruses come in families. Stop touching niggas with your hands.
This was the era of face.
Oh my god, I never seen that.
No?
You seen that?
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh wow. This has to be
masks, Zoom meetings, Among Us sessions, and TikTok videos.
I'm in the house bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
And to make matters worse, nearly a decade of protests culminated in the explosion that was the murder of George Floyd.
You know what's so ironic about this? Craziest thing, right? And obviously we're all gonna agree here. The most ironic thing about this whole COVID thing was that you were required to wear a mask. As soon as this George Floyd thing happens, everybody goes outside with the mask on and is protesting in the streets. Even though you were supposed to stay 6 feet away from everybody, you were supposed to do all of these things, but it's like, but then you're not allowed. But you're allowed to do that, or you're allowed to go into restaurants as long as you have a mask. And once you go in, let me breathe the same air as everybody else and take it off and eat. Like, craziest thing ever. So ironic.
Riots and protests engulfed the entire country for several months, while the issue of social justice became unavoidable and omnipresent.
The Black Lives Matter movement has unleashed a wave of protest.
And by the way, we could say this, BLM was the biggest scam that has ever happened in the world. And I understand a lot of people donated to it, but it just sucks at the fact that they really used this movement to make themselves rich. If you guys don't know about that, please be informed, because that became one of the biggest things. That was the worst thing ever, to be honest, because, you know, it's like you're giving hope to people and you're trying to help out people, not knowing that in the background, there's people that are money hungry and fraud that, you know, they just take away from what it really is. But we're not going to get into it. Just, you know, make yourself aware of what really happens, you know?
Against racism worldwide.
Oh, look, we just talked about this too.
The movement has unleashed a wave of protests against racism worldwide.
If you've exhausted every option of peaceful protest for decades, and the prosecution of police still hasn't changed, what would you do?
Protest is pretty fucking amazing. They seem to be dedicated to change in a way that I can't remember anything like this in my life.
The state of pop culture at this point showed us that racial awareness was mandatory, LGBTQ appreciation was necessary, and that social justice was cool.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
Do you remember this?
For what? What are they taking responsibility for exactly?
Just see.
Okay, let me see, because I'm like, what?
Next, in what is possibly my second favorite story this month, Netflix and Amazon Prime came together to fight homophobia.
Quote, an unnecessary gay character.
Yeah, I remember this too, and it's something that's already been kind of, you know, fixed, because like as we told you guys before, we're for love everybody. However, whenever we have, let's say, movies or shows that are showing you know, a different perspective of what we were getting, even as us as kids. It just really doesn't make sense, because I remember at one point they made Buzz Lightyear like, I think it was like a pride thing where it was like a gay thing.
I don't recall, but I think
Yeah,
so.
a Buzz Lightyear movie. It was just Buzz Lightyear.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was like a gay thing, and it was just like, why are you showing this to kids? Like, I understand people want to live a lifestyle they want to live, and I'm completely okay with that.
But
I have no say in that. However, leave the kids alone. Don't, you know, try to, you know, confuse them with what your ideologies are, because at that point, then that's when you're going to get a lot of angry parents coming at you guys, because you guys are the ones posting and trying to change, you know, their outcome because of the ideology that they believe in.
Yeah.
You know, which is pretty crazy, but this was a crazy time too.
Sorry you've yet to realize that every gay person is very necessary.
700,000 likes.
We love gay people too.
Yep. You see, and it's like, that's the movement right now. And then Netflix, Prime, all of these streaming platforms is like, oh, let's add one in there because everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
That's a new trend.
Yeah.
Damn, they really play us in different ways.
It's trend. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And folks, tune into the radio to hear the #1 song in the country, Montero.
This is crazy.
Lil Nas is gay. Oh, let me.
That's crazy. And that's another thing. Before, you couldn't say gay on YouTube because you would be blocked, you would be censored.
That's it. Yeah.
Crazy. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And it's not like he's saying in a bad way. He's just surprising. That's just a word, you know,
Yeah.
that you say for stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, that song right there is crazy. That's just crazy.
Stop, bro. What? I gotta edit that out. Okay, Dad, you look like you homophobic. No, I'm not homophobic.
Girl boss main leads dominated TV.
I belong to no one.
I identify as non-binary.
There's a really long history of black people not being treated fairly in this country. It has to
You
stop.
see? Stuff like this. It's like, why is this necessary in our kids', you know, YouTube accounts?
When back then it was things like that, showing kindness and love.
Yeah, well, even this, it's like speaking about politics. It's like, why are we even
Yeah.
talking about that when, well, not politics, but just things that are
Racism.
happening. Yeah, racism. It's like this show, I remember it was like about learning about things, you know, and then this, it's like, why is this here, you know? And then the whole non-binary things, like that was another thing that was happening too. That was
Yeah.
pretty interesting to see, because I had no opinion in it, but it was just like, God created us a certain way, but hey, you know, you want to think your way, that's cool, but that's kind of interesting.
Quinn
Yeah.
has gender dysphoria. Her assigned gender is not the one she identifies with.
I will no longer allow an unchecked woman. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes, no matter how big or small, to be uttered in my presence.
Moral purity became everything, okay? How much do you care? How good of a person are you? Those were the main questions of the COVID era. At the same time that social justice issues were reaching their zenith, hip-hop was also peaking. Coasting off the momentum of the SoundCloud wave, the entire genre had embraced a homogenous trap aesthetic. But not without reason. I mean, it worked, and it didn't stop working. It was the sound of pop charts and pop culture. Every commercial had a trap beat in the background. Labels started mass-producing industry plans to capitalize on the goldmine that mainstream rap had become. Nav was selling 130K first week. What are we talking about? At this point, hip-hop was the biggest genre of music in the world, becoming bigger than it had ever been. Even larger-than-life pop stars were desperate to jump on the wave. Ariana Grande had a whole era where she just spray painted her skin brown.
I'm like, bitch, that's my cookie. That's my juice, okay? Carry on.
Talked strictly in awe.
This is the Mac I'm here to talk about today, girl. Come on. Kill me, get your ass in here. Come on, girl.
This is actually real. Like, her fans call it the Blackiana era. In just a couple of years' time, both of these movements had managed to conquer the world. And now, having been rewarded with great success, the founders are no longer focused on innovating. Instead, their primary goal is to maintain their status, polishing the ideas that had worked so well for them in the past. Meet Drake. It's the end of 2021 and he's the biggest rapper in the world. Larger than life and in complete control of hip-hop. It hadn't always been this way though. Once upon a time, he was just an awkward, geeky kid who stuck out like a sore thumb amongst his rapper peers.
I just want to make music that people enjoy, you know?
While on radio, young Drake might have been a rising star and hitmaker, amongst the hip-hop community, he was a laughing stock.
I don't like anything about Drake.
I don't like his voice. R.I.P. DMX.
I love DMX. This is my favorite. Play this. I want to hear it.
Yeah, let's run it back. I want to hear the whole thing.
He was a laughing stock.
I don't like anything about Drake. Mom, I don't like his voice. I don't like what he talks about. I don't.
See, I be trying to tell his face.
I don't like the way he walks. Like nothing. I don't like his haircut.
An emotional pussy.
I don't like his haircut.
About women and feelings too much.
He's so emotional, man. When did rap become that? He'll just make a song that's just like,
I'm coming.
Okay.
Oh, I'm crying.
From that point on, Drake did everything in his power to dominate the rap game, secretly hoping he could change the mind of all those bullies who didn't let him in at the start of the decade. It took a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of great music. Fast forward to 2021.
That's crazy. We're going to pause it real quick and see what you guys are talking about while Nanselly gets back up in here. But yeah, man, let me see. So, you might watch the Super Bowl tomorrow. Definitely should. Definitely should. I think it's gonna be good. Honestly, I don't really care about the game, cause I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I don't really watch sports like that because I'm working a lot, and then I also maintain Pre-Shot Box, which is our online store. And I love to make content. I love to make videos. So I always make sure that I put, a lot of time into this kind of stuff because I've always been very passionate about, filming, photography, and just speaking into the microphone and just trying to get better every day, Hopefully you guys are seeing, little by little, the better that I'm getting, when it comes to this stuff, excuse me. But I'm definitely going to watch it just for the halftime show. And it's funny because I was telling my wife, I'm like, I feel like a chick saying this, but I'm only going to watch the halftime show for the Super Bowl. I mean, I feel kind of crazy saying that, but that's what I'm really looking forward to. I don't really care about the teams like that, to be honest. Gucci, yeah, exactly. That's that was the song right there. People evolve as music evolves, even fashion, but classics will always be exactly. A classic song is gonna live on forever, for absolutely ever, and I completely agree with you with that. The 6'7" thing, my friend who has a Gen Alpha kid been saying it, right? Yeah, so let me see. He's been saying it, and we want to know the context. So the context, just so you know about the 6'7" thing, is there's a rapper actually that the song is not that good, to be honest. The song is pretty crazy, but it's a rapper that says 6'7" in a song, and that pretty much made him feel or made that trend happen. So it's in a song. So if you look up rapper /6'7", you'll be able to see the song of what it is. Kat, what up? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. COVID was a pain in the ass wearing a mask in public and store. Exactly, it was. It really was. There were so many different things that in order to understand it, you would really have to look into. But this was one of the things that I felt like it was one of the craziest times that we went through. A lot of people lost their lives, even including, someone that we personally know. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy because of how they treated it and how they treated us, because they wanted to make sure we were in line pretty much, I worked at the airport at the time. Oof, man, I'm sure that was a very interesting, thing. OMG, BTS donated 1 million. Yeah, they did. I know. They did. BTS definitely, donated, and it sucks, but if you look into the actual story of what that is, even the government themselves came out saying that wasn't real. And I'm sorry to say it, but that's what they said. And they said it wasn't real. And it said, well, I'm talking about COVID, that it wasn't real and all of that. And also the BLM thing, they even, if you look that up as well, you'll be able to see that that was a scam, and that the people that were receiving the money, they were investing it into properties, and they just made themselves rich, you know? And yes, it is. It is. Look. Look. Let me see. You can see. There you go. Ooh. 7 with you. Yes, it is. It is. I got the card right here. I do. Yes, it is. I'm glad you noticed it. You know what's funny? We've been live for a minute, and I was like, I wonder if somebody's gonna notice it. You know, because my wife got me the sweater for Christmas, but I haven't worn it because I always feel like I need to have a dope hat to it. So then what did she do? She bought me this hat for my birthday yesterday. So now I got this purple hat, light purple with purple, and got the beautiful sweater. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a beautiful combination. So she really hooked me up right here. You know what I'm saying? So shout outs to the wifey for this. I was talking about the sweater. There she is.
It's
all right,
me.
let's go back into the video.
Oh, we're going back.
Yeah. I stopped it. Started talking to the peeps. All right, let's get back into this video. And let's go.
And Drake had gotten exactly what he was asking for. His vulnerable and emotional approach had completely changed the foundation of the rap game and was finally accepted as normal. Drake was now not only the undisputed king of the biggest music genre in the world.
This song was a banger though. I'm not gonna lie. The one he did with J. Cole in that music video, when that video first came out, I was like, dude, this is on some next level stuff.
Drake was now not only the undisputed king of the biggest music genre in the world, but also well respected in almost every corner of its culture, even managing to convince some of his street credibility. Aubrey didn't want to change things anymore. Aubrey wanted.
And you know what's crazy when situations like this happens? Like, it seems like it's such a good thing that happens, let's say, while in the moment. But once someone comes that is actually about the life that you're rapping about, or the life that you're portraying, that you're living, you get to see the fakeness that you've been this whole time. Because we're not going to discredit Drake either and say that he doesn't have amazing music, because he's a really good artist.
Yeah.
However, it's just so funny to see a transition from where he started to the thug that he eventually became, you know? Because all of a sudden he was from the 6 and always throwing up the 6. It's like, bro, you were in a TV show in a wheelchair. You were an actor, but now you're from the 6.
He's a plant.
So then you get Kendrick Lamar that's actually from Compton, someone that's been through it, and there's stories about it. There's people that know him, people that know people. There's sets that know who he is, that he's respected in, that the culture's behind him, and then he comes into the game. And then that's when you start seeing that people realize what the culture is compared to a fraud.
Yeah.
You know? So it was pretty cool to see that. I mean, not cool, but it was just kind of interesting to see.
Aubrey didn't want to change things anymore. Aubrey wanted things to stay the same. Nothing lasts forever. People always seem to forget that. Where there once was a purpose, now isn't anymore. People get cocky, arrogant, and start abusing their power just because they can.
Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? You guys, that's what I thought. No, that's what I thought.
In a figurative sense, this is the point where the victim becomes the bully, perpetuating the cycle of abuse that was responsible for the start of the movement in the first place.
I have to come to the conclusion that inherently, I Show Speed is just a piece of shit. I don't see any way someone like this can turn around and redeem themselves and be able to make up for all the...
Oh my god, the cancel culture. I forgot about this, dude. These are a bunch of hating ass people just trying to see somebody's downfall.
Yeah.
And look at Speed now, by the way. If you guys don't know, one of the biggest streamers in the world. You caught me watching Speed last time. He was in, I don't know, in a country that I never even heard of. but he goes around the world and he streams it, and he's just doing activities. He goes to see the villages. He cooks with them.
I think he was in Nigeria.
No, it may be something like that. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but it's pretty cool to see, to be honest. But that's crazy. Cancel culture is insane.
Disgusting shit that they've done and said and influenced for people.
As a guy with a platform, I can't imagine posting anything like that.
Bankrupt them, put them out of business, deplatform them, like actually take them out financially.
They feel untouchable and unbeatable, convinced that their run will last forever.
I want nothing to do with you, and I won't think twice about it, because you're not worth keeping around.
This exact...
I suck at watching these.
Yeah, because
I don't say shit.
Oh, man. You know, I got so much to say, but I don't want to be rude or nothing. But just people like that, it's just, you know, it just sucks. Because, you know, we do love everybody, but it's like that mentality itself, I will never understand. Coming from a place where, you know, we really consider other people. Like, it's like, how are you going to wish on someone's downfall and talk about we need to ruin them financially? It's like, what are you talking about right now? Like, are you serious?
That's crazy.
And these are people in their rooms that like to talk.
In their rooms.
They just love to talk in their rooms, though. That's crazy.
Oh, gosh.
The moment marks the beginning of the end.
And now, we take a short break from our program to learn the art of performative progressivism. Brought to you by Mint Mobile.
Welcome to be a performative good guy. Okay, so for these glasses, it has to be the care about with for this. Okay? Activism, the very important step for this. Okay? So shape. These glasses say you're harmless, you care about women, and you care about social activism. The very important step for this. Okay? These glasses tell people you're an intellectual. All that's left now is the third step, which is getting an internet connection. Now you're gonna wanna get yourself a Mint Mobile plan because they sponsor this video. Now remember, we're only gonna do this about minutes. Wireless midday.
All right, let's go back.
Stage 4. Decline.
This is where we are, canceling food. Last week they canceled Uncle Ben's rice. No beans, no rice. Trump doesn't even need to build a wall.
We're now beginning week 2 of the left's all-out attack on Joe Rogan.
The liberal mob's lashing out at Euphoria star Sydney Sweeney, calling her racist after she posted photos from her mom's 60th birthday party.
As we started getting deeper into the 20s, the dominance of wokeness in the mainstream and the aggressive tactics it used in eliminating its detractors sparked massive outrage on the other side of the political aisle. There was a growing rage from those who felt left out and ironically oppressed in popular culture. Zuckerberg became a red pill frat bro at 40 years old. Elon Musk buying X and making it a safe haven for the ostracized and the canceled.
Like wokeness basically wants to make comedy illegal, which is not cool.
Podcasts become the home of anti-wokeness, with most comedians pulling in millions of views while professing their hate for the social justice movement. Along with them, their audience started rapidly moving in the opposite direction. They too would be canceled and deplatformed, but the sentiment still didn't go away. Woke culture now had an enemy, which was climbing rapidly up the ranks. Things slowly start to get ugly as stage 4 unravels.
I really think this is Drake's lowest point yet in terms of level of effort. He really put almost nothing into this record.
People get fat, washed up, and lazy, completely losing their ability to stick together, innovate, or adapt to any new obstacles. At this point, the movement becomes so normalized in the mainstream that it loses its ability to challenge. The once fresh and lively cultural movement is reduced to a cheap trend, an emblem to be worn rather than a piece of resistance that demands reflection and action. The social justice movement went from rallying people towards a common goal to pointless exercises of power over celebrities and athletes who didn't pass the moral purity test. The moral standards would only go higher and higher as time went by, until even the people inside the movement couldn't live up to them anymore. At that point, the focus turned inward, and the progressive sphere started devouring itself from the inside out.
Happens.
Word to my mother, I really got the Joe Biden pinatas on deck.
People moved past COVID like it never happened and went right back outside. Y2K aesthetic dominates everything. Baggy pants are back in style. It's a new day where virality is more important than ever. Streamers have become the new celebrities. Yego's DEFCON 3.
You can't say out loud that this person ever did anything good, and I'm done with that.
Barbenheimer. Hip-hop is rapidly falling off both in quality and popularity. Nobody knows what to do. How do you stop stage 4 from happening? Well, the answer is simple. You don't. There's really only one thing you can do at this point. Speed up the inevitable.
Speed it up.
For most rap fans, Kendrick Lamar was always everything
Have a
Drake
good night,
couldn't
guys.
be. He was hailed as hip-hop's golden child right at the start of his mainstream run, quickly becoming the critic and fan favorite.
This is good hip-hop. This is positive hip-hop. This is the kind of hip-hop that we need, that's commenting on social issues.
It was the one section of the audience Drake could never win over, despite trying his hardest.
Here we go.
Like Aubrey, Kendrick's main strength wasn't getting on the radio. It was creating meticulous masterpieces, timeless bodies of work which set him apart from the rest of the rap game. He was the one people counted on to lead hip-hop into a brighter tomorrow. Even as the SoundCloud wave hit and melodic trap took over, he adapted, wrestling with Drake for the throne of hip-hop well into the 2010s. But then he disappeared, and that allowed Drake to take the reins and lead the way as hip-hop's #1. Fast forward to 2023 and Drake is scoring his 14th #1 album while the genre is in a free fall, deteriorating into a dark pit of pathetic gimmicks and desperate trend chasers. Fans were increasingly unhappy, but the mainstream was still eating it up. Truthfully, this corrosive climate suited Drake. As the biggest rapper in the world and a notorious trend chaser himself, he stood only to gain from the lack of quality and depth the average listener had become accustomed to. Things couldn't go on this way. Something had to be done, and the Golden Child knew exactly what that was.
The king is back! Oh shit! He's rapping!
Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Bow. I'm really like that.
Seriously, Kendrick?
There's a lot of goofies with a check.
Kendrick's the best. Kendrick's the best rapper. Kendrick is I've always said Kendrick's my favorite.
Bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it.
I'm literally uploading Drake's diss right now.
That was us, remember? When this happened?
Even uploaded.
Kendrick, relax!
Hey, he going crazy.
Kendrick,
right now.
chill!
And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle.
Academics is pissed.
I can't take this. It's just too much.
A rebellion, an uprising led to one of the biggest cultural events of the 2020s. A rap battle in which Kendrick Lamar destroyed Drake, slaying the flag bearer of late-stage commercial trap, and finally saying what the culture was feeling out loud. Enough with the hollow, lazy, and unoriginal. We need music that's creative, deep, and inspired. Everybody had their fun, but now the party is over, and it's time for something real.
If you say you're voting for Trump, suddenly you're a Nazi, you're Hitler, you're garbage. Enough. Enough.
They just want no Trump, no matter what, and they're willing to gaslight themselves.
Hey, so remember all those anti-woke guys from earlier in the video? Yeah, they didn't go away. As a matter of fact, they only multiplied and grew stronger as the public sentiment shifted further and further away from social progressivism. It wasn't just a fleeting feeling. It was a burning hatred towards the status quo that required drastic change. A fire had been started, and no one was putting it out.
It is now official. CNN projects that Donald Trump has been elected president, defeating Vice President Kamala Harris and making a political comeback unlike any.
47th president of the United States.
The former president's comeback.
This, hold on, that, and this, and that. This right here is the crowd that wants Kid Rock at the Super Bowl 2026. This is the crowd right here. I'm just saying. This is where all the hate is coming from.
I am going to admit I am a little surprised that they won so much.
It was finally official. We were now in stage 5.
Horrible. I can't.
And that's it. Here we are. It was just announced that for the first time in 35 years, hip-hop spent an entire week without a single song in the top 40 of the charts. The biggest trap releases of the year have all flopped diabolically, and even the average Joes are bored at this point.
Rap is cool and all, but it's getting outplayed, bro. They talk about hoes, money.
It's the same topics like every single
17 bodies last night. Them all in the head. Ain't nobody catch Okay, I hope you get caught soon, my brother.
We know that your body's T. We know that you have good poom poom. We know that you
Stop playing rap for the most part, and honestly, I've come to realize it's probably the worst genre there is. Like our
Stage 5 is where the
people started getting annoyed of the repetitiveness of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you need true musicians, you need true artistry, you need people that, you know, are able to fill in the gaps.
Exactly.
Because
not just plants.
And there's people out there that could do that. We got people like Kendrick, J. Cole. Yeah. Now, with that being said, like I said earlier, what would be great to continue to fill in those holes would be someone like RM, J-Hope, Sugar, because these rappers are more than capable to bring out bangers, but not only bring out bangers, but also meaningful bangers. Exactly. Yes. So that gap could definitely be filled this year with BTS's comeback and Kendrick's, because I hear he's working on a new project too.
Awesome.
Movement becomes culturally irrelevant and a complete non-factor in the mainstream. Those from the movement may still try to recapture an old flame, a moment that got lost in time, but the people have already moved on. The old moves don't work anymore. The shots aren't falling, and the crowd is as quiet as a church mouse. The power has been completely stripped from its previous holders and put into the hands of people who were made to feel silenced, mocked, and left out before. The culture is theirs to shape now.
The liberal mob's lashing out at Euphoria star Sydney Sweeney, calling her racist after she posted photos from her mom's 60th birthday party.
My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
White people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Miss Tan, genetics. I just got my color analysis back.
There is a cultural shift happening in the US. We're seeing a move away, even in these commercials that are so typically woke.
The zeitgeist showed it wasn't cool to be progressive or liberal.
When you're walking down the street late at night, guess what you're looking for? Black people. And you equate that with danger.
Another human I would just deport immediately.
We are just so unbelievably fed up with the ghetto ratchet behavior, entitlement, the victimhood.
Platforms no longer.
That's so crazy because I remember that. Like, there was a lot of stuff like that coming out at a certain point last year.
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot about that.
A lot of stuff.
I remember this one video of it was a valet driver, and then the girl was white, and she was like going at him pretty crazy.
That's right.
Remember?
That's
and
true. Yeah.
Got pretty viral.
Yeah.
Care about political correctness. Corporations no longer celebrate Pride Month.
Google, no change. IBM, no change. Microsoft, no change.
Or any month for that matter. It's like they never cared about anything. Wow. Interesting.
Even Starbucks roached out on the gays?
Country is taken over as the most popular genre.
Like we said, it's all a trend.
It is a
so
trend.
Because it's trendy and they want their company to continue to thrive, You know?
Yeah, whoever's popping and has the most following, that's who they're gonna do. So they shop with them.
Yeah.
Music.
You have been the light of the day. You are such a gift.
You brought such light.
Look around you. Everything is a byproduct of
What happened to her, man? Look at her. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
what came before it. The overbearing need for social responsibility and pure morals of years past has now been replaced by a culture ready to eat up whatever seems authentic, no matter how shitty at its core. When something feels too clean, people crave mess. When everything's ironic, sincerity starts to look rebellious. Every era gives us ideas and moments that change the world as we know it. Then we move on. The social justice movement didn't vanish, it dissolved. It was absorbed into the culture. The language changed, the expectations changed, and the boundaries moved. And once that happens, it stops feeling like a movement at all and just becomes the new normal. The past decade of hip-hop has been liberating. The genre doesn't take itself nearly as seriously anymore. The gender norms have been broken, and artists are free to bend their voices, their images, and their identities however they want. The demand for change has been met. The movement has served its purpose. Death is inevitable. Death is healthy. Nothing, no sound, no movement, no era can or should stay mainstream forever. Now that the people have made their money and the vultures have moved on, it's time for a reset. It's time to go back underground and come up with something new. The Kendrick-Drake beef wasn't just a rap moment. It was a reminder. Culture changes when someone chooses to change it. When people stand up and decide the old rules don't apply anymore. Every era ends the same way, with a spark, a fracture, a moment no one saw coming. And maybe, just maybe, we're closer to that moment than we think.
That was a really well put video.
It sure was.
But you want to see these two worlds
I really, really, really liked it. Wow. Big shout outs to Dupli. Big shout outs to Dupli on this amazing video. I really liked it. And like I said, I've been wanting to check out this video for a very long time already. And yeah, man, like we saw, like everything is pretty crazy of like the stuff that we lived. You know, obviously these are topics that are based in the U.S. and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we get to see, you know, the culture shift of everything that's happened with, you know, everything becoming political to music to, you know, like the pride stuff to it's just crazy. It's just really crazy.
Yeah,
you know?
it is. Yeah.
So with that being said, I think it's like the most important thing to just continue to, you know, be positive, love everybody, and just understand that, you know, things are going to be different, but I really hope that it gets back into the right state because, you know, like there's a lot of people that are frauds. There's a lot of things that are kind of hard to explain, especially on a channel like this.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of information out there that if you guys can do your own research, you guys are more than welcome, because there's a lot of, like, really a lot of crazy stuff going on as of today in the United States of America. Like, I'm talking about crazy stuff. I almost said it, but I'm not, because I don't want to get in trouble. Just check it out. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram, and you guys could just follow along there. But anyways, but that was a really good video, you know. But yeah, but maybe the great culture shift could also involve BTS, because, you know, that's going to be something so heavy as well. So, you know, it's going to be exciting, and I'm super, you know, excited for this big ass comeback that's going to happen.
I agree.
So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But that is going to be it for us today. I really, really appreciate you guys being here. Next Saturday, we're going to come with more amazing stuff, more topics. So if you guys want to discuss anything that happens throughout the week,
let us
send
know.
this to us on Instagram. Send it to us through the community tab on YouTube, whichever one is easiest for you. And we'll get into it, you know, because it's cool to have these discussions with you guys. What I'm going to start doing is getting a little bit better with the chat. That way, when we're, let's say, watching the video, I'll just look at the chat on this side, because we usually have the video on this side. So I'll have the chat here where at least I can see this. And if I see something that we're talking about, we could just quickly throw that in there, and then later on we could go back to the other,
right,
comments and stuff like that. So
sounds good.
Yeah, but thank you guys so much. We gave you guys a 2 hours and a half banger today. Really appreciate you guys. We're gonna catch you in the next one. This is episode 12, baby. Have a great night. God bless you guys. Stay safe.